guys, welcome in, welcome in. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello, welcome to another Saturday with no, Sunday. My mind is all up in the clouds. Happy Sunday, happy Tarot Sundays with SariBerry. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi. How are you guys been doing? I hope you guys are doing really well. Welcome back again. Hi, Narita, welcome in. How have you guys been doing? How's your Easter been? Has anybody gone on vacation? And just wifey, I see you. Don't worry. We're just gonna chat for a little bit and then we're gonna start answering questions, right? I'm just gonna start with the ones I left out last week, and then we are gonna continue with the ones from this week. I believe that the redeems are off, so let me take those off so you guys can start sending them in while we're asking questions. 1 second. I got some more comics and posters. Life's good. Ooh, was it regarding a certain character from Supernatural, or was it from a different character from Supernatural? I would love to know. I would love to know what you got of you. I'm at a family gathering. Your stream is just as important. Oh, Gio, you don't have to. But I really appreciate you being here. How have you been doing? How's your family get together? I hope it's really good. I got some fishing lures. I love feeding the addiction. Ooh, fishing. You know, I've heard a lot of really good things about fishing. I've heard that it's really calming, relaxing. I've heard that you know, it's really meditative in a sense. Do you like do anything with the fishes, or do you like throw them back? Hi, welcome in. I know you have to. I know you guys. I know you guys are probably busy. Gayo, I know you probably have to leave afterwards, so no worries. Hi, Trinity, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Trinity and Wifey, you guys can drop your message in the chat box so I can read it and see. And if you think you're getting ignored, just keep repeating the message, and I will let you know when you guys will come up. But the YouTube chat is pretty slow, so I should catch everything. I'm catch and release. Ooh, nice. I ate like a king. Ooh, love that. I hope you got a lot of really tasty food. I do love like family get-togethers. I have a lot of like hot cross buns. I don't know if you guys know about hot cross buns. I had a lot of them. My sister-in-law made a lot, and I've just been chowing down. So I'm gonna regret that soon. I really have to go back to the gym. You know, somebody told me they were like, they don't like hot cross buns because it's just bread and sugar. It's just bread and icing sugar on top of it. It's like really, I was like, but that tastes really good though. It tastes really good. I love icing sugar. I got some time, don't worry. No worries, yo, no pressure. You know your girl can handle herself most days. That's all pastries. Yeah. I remember making the mistake of adding a bunch of French toast a while back. Hi, welcome in. How's your stream earlier? I was feeding my cat, so I wasn't there when you ended, but I hope it was really good. Guys, please continue checking out my friend's narrator and B. They're really extremely talented, and I'm actually gonna be joining a tournament that narrator is holding soon, so you can follow for some action with me and my friends. Hi guys, hi, welcome in. All right, so we are just gonna get started. Ooh, a tourney. It's a bunch of different tourneys actually. It's Peak. I think it's Peak. It's Repo. It is. I think we're also playing. What are we also playing? I think Valorant and Apex. If I do believe. I'm not too certain because I just saw like the art challenge and I just kind of zoned in on it. But I'm gonna have to lock in and do really good at those like shooter games because I'll be struggling for my life. Hi William, welcome in. Hope you had a really good Easter. Is your girlfriend spending it with you? I hope you guys had a really good Easter. All right, so let me change the category and then we're gonna get started with the first couple of readings for the day. So what I'm gonna do. Right, so what I'm gonna do for these streams is that when I run overboard, I am gonna do the people who like didn't get a chance last week, and then I'm gonna start doing the new people, right? So I'm gonna get started with Locanas, who I believe wanted a general reading. Let me take a look. Dun. And the sound redeems are off just so that we can focus on what's actually going on, you know? Alright, so we have Locana who asked for general reading. We have Gio who asked, no, we did Gio last time. We asked Nully, may I have one for my connections with others? And Finissa who asked about their love life. Alright. If your team's on full, if you guys need a backup person, let me know. Or any future turnies, let me know. I'd love to play with you guys. Oh, no worries, no worries. I will actually I can message Narita and I'll see if they want I could see if he wants like an extra hand or anybody to jump in, because I would love for you to meet some of my friends, Yoon especially. I think I would like, I don't know, I think a lot of people would get along well with Yoon, you know? Alright, so let me, okay, it is my privilege to be the channel through which Locana needs to hear this message. Okay, so what's going on in Locana's life right now? I just asked for a reading now, so do I need a reading? So you can use the channel redeems. So you could use the channel redeems in order to redeem the 1 point, because that allows me to like keep track of everybody's readings, you know? Because I think like a lot of people might end up being forgotten if you don't do that. Oopsies. Where's the Twitch chat? I said I needed. Oops. Art and upcoming cover post. Ooh. Where's the... just like highlighted all Twitch chat. Okay. I love the previous reading you gave me. You're a great reader. Oh, thank you, Trinity. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Alright. Yeah, if you guys, like, whatever you guys want to know about, like, whatever you guys want to clarify, just let me know. And anything that you guys like happens to you and you think like, hey, I really like this reading that Sari gave me is really, really good. Like I would like to know what it is happened. I would like to know the lowdown. So you guys can always let me know, because it actually helps strengthen my talents as well, you know? Alright, so let's start off with Locana's. A general reading. So what's going on in Locana's life that he needs to be aware of? Denny is on her way. Oh, it's nice. I love to see Denny. I made my banner in the server Discord, the artwork that she gave me, the beautiful artwork. If you guys have not joined the Discord already, feel free to do so, because then you'll get notified when I go live, and you'll also get to see all the artwork that Zombie and Bee and Sola and Danny made for me. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. Alright, so first of all, Locana, we got the death card reversed. So when the death card reversed shows up, it means that there's something that you're not letting go of. It's something that there's some kind of fear of change, and it's causing you to stagnate and kind of hold on, right? Because, or maybe this is something that that you would like to kind of get over, but it's not that simple. We also have the Ace of Wands reversed, and we have the Knight of Swords reversed. There's some, like, you're taking very reckless, desperate measures in order to avoid something that is coming. It's not quite a tower situation, but it's some kind of necessary rebirth or some kind of necessary change. Maybe you like to stay stable, maybe you like to stay the same person over, like, you like stability, right? I remember you had a lot of prominent Taurus placements. It means that you have a lot of stability about you. You want to remain in the same spot, but however, this is not how the world works. We are born to change and we are born to grow, you know? Like what I'm seeing here, we have the Ace of Wands reversed, and this is a lot of Aries energy and Leo energy that is just very stagnant. We are in an Aries season now. We have an Aries stellium in the sky. We have the Sun, we have Mercury coming up soon, we have Mars coming up soon, we have Saturn there, we have Neptune there, so a lot of Aries stuff is coming up, you know? And you really need to hone in that Aries energy, but not too much. You need to use it in a precise, very strategic way. Hi Momo, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. How's your Easter been? But yeah, the Knight of Swords reversed kind of represents this reckless endeavor. Like either you are moving too much or you can't hold yourself back, you know, or you're not moving quite enough. So let me see what Spirit's advice is to you. Let me do a little shuffle. Alright, Spirit, what is your advice? Hi, Mom. Momo's not your mom. He's Momo. All right, let's see what's going on. Hi, Kaya, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Oh yeah, Kaya, thank you so much for your kind, your kind message from last stream. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I have like a little extension. I don't know if it's set up properly, but now you can kind of drag your mouse across the screen and you should get like stars across my face and across the background. So yeah, you could try that out. Yeah. Look, it's working. It's working. Nice job. All right. So what's Spirit's advice to you, Lacano? Alright, so we have the King of Wands reversed. The King of Wands reversed is somebody who is kind of overwhelmed by all of the planning that they have to do, so they have to think very slowly and very strategically. This means that the usual, the usual energy that was formerly happening with the King of Wands reversed is kind of turning on its head right now. It's kind of turning on its head, and this means that you may have to turn that energy into a productive way, You might be too impulsive, you might be overreaching a lot, and you might be a little bit overbearing. You have to accept the progress that you're given. Oh, thank you so much for the head pats, Nelly, and welcome in, Robbins. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. A tarot reading about love? Sure thing. We will get to you very shortly. We just started off doing the people that I missed last week, and then we are going in order of whoever requests, right? But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You can, I usually do these tarot streams every Sunday, so just chill with us. We have a very nice little cozy vibe here going on. Okay, so this King of Wands, your status right now is feeling very threatened. So you definitely want to kind of recalibrate, because you also have the Two of Wands upright here. The Two of Wands upright is about like planning and decisions being made. It is about leaving home. It is about the permission to dream big, right? So you have to wonder, am I afraid to step out into the great unknown, or am I just stalling for time? You might be afraid to take the steps that are necessary because you don't want to get rid of the stability that you already have. But we are also seeing this Ace of Wands here, this Ace of Wands reversed again. So yeah, you definitely need to step outside the box, because there is something that is not quite working here. There is something stagnant, and if you don't proceed, if you don't shift that energy and use that fiery energy within you to push forward, nothing is going to happen. Everything is just going to remain stagnant. So let me actually get a iris card for you, an oracle card. Hi, Sai. Welcome in. Hi, Tanika. And thank you so much for the socials link. If you haven't followed me on socials yet, please feel free to do so, because I'll be posting a lot more art. I'll be posting a lot more stuffs, and maybe some clips as well. I'm trying to get my clips game under control. All right, so let's do a little shuffle for the oracle cards. The predictions of growth. Okay, this is a nice one. Let's read aloud what this has to say. Predictions of growth. When we encounter change, sometimes it feels like a shock to our system. Look further in this moment. You know that it's time to grow taller, to move forward. Our transformations, although they feel uprooting, ever deepen the roots within our knowledge of ourselves. You are growing, and your buds will bloom in the summer light. So this concludes your reading, Lorcana. I hope that this gives you some insight moving forward. So feel free to take what energy resonates with you and leave behind what energy doesn't. Alright, so let's move on to the next person. We have Nali. Alright, so Nali's reading is, the timestamp is 01721. Oh, thank you for the tea break, Mimic. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bunny's watching you. Oh, you mean Benevolent? Yeah, I know she's watching me. She's very supportive. Hi, J-Rock. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really well. Okay, so let's do Nali's reading on current connections. No, I have 3 bunnies who are watching you. Oh, bunnies! Hello, bunnies! I love you so much. Hello. Well, I actually have 4 bunnies because I have Bun watching me as well. Hi, guys. Hello, bunnies. I love you, bunnies. I love you. I mean, I'm here too. Oh my god, I have 5 bunnies watching me. That's true. I have 5. They love you for snugging them. Mwah! And I'll send 2 more for benevolence and B. Mwah, mwah. Kisses for all the bunnies. Kisses for all the bunnies. Alright, so Spirit, can you tell me what's going on with Nully's connections with other people? Okay, so I'm seeing you, Nully, on a big spotlight, and you are singing to the crowd, and the spotlight, like the audience is in shadow. It's kind of like this big auditorium. So I'm thinking like you have a lot of like big opportunities coming up for you. However, you're gonna feel very scared because it's gonna feel as though these people are not really rallying around you as much as you would like, right? So they have a saying called, whatever you do, do it scared. Like, do it anyway, do it scared. Because I feel as though to make light of these opportunities is to do it scared. I'm also seeing like they're throwing flowers for you. They're throwing flowers that are pink and purple and blue and white. And I think like this is poignant because even though you might have to do things scared, you might have to do things without seeking advice, you know, you have to just kind of follow your heart in the moment, you know. If you want to do a cover that nobody else has done before, you just have to go and record it. Don't copy what other people are doing. Follow your own heart and your own sense of individualism, you know. Other things that I'm seeing, I'm also like, you won't know what is really gonna happen to you. You won't know if something is going to succeed until you actually do it. Because even though you might ask for advice, you might feel as though people are just pleasing you, right? Like if you share your ideas, they're just gonna say like, yeah, oh my god, that's so fire, you should do it. Hi music, welcome in, I hope you're doing okay. I love bunnies. Oh, yeah, Trinity is also saying hello to the bunnies. Say hello to the bunnies from Trinity. Robin. Alright, so continuing with Nully's reading. Yeah, the thing is, Nully, like a lot of people are just gonna say that your idea is fire and you're just gonna be like, I know you're just trying to please me. But you have to remember that you aren't gonna know what the outcome will be until you actually do it. There's also this kind of saying is that people will also try to bring you down. Like some people will try to humble you. So you have to be careful about people who try to humble you by saying that's not a good idea, right? Because you like it. I mean, it's your idea, right? So if you like it, there must be at least one other person who likes that thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. So what can Nully do to improve her connections with others, you know? Bunny's names are Blueberry, Strawberry, and Apple. Oh my god! Oh my god, there's one with like the same name. Oh my gosh! It's Strawberry, SariBerry. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so the one, like B can be the apple one and Bun could be the blueberry one. It's so cute. I'm doing great. How's your birthday? It was amazing. Thank you so much for your kind message, music. I really, really appreciated it. Thank you so much. And thank you for getting me the bath bomb on Throne. That was really, really sweet of you. You didn't have to. I appreciated that so much. And William as well. Thank you so much for your kind birthday message. And it really made me emotional. If you guys want to see my live reaction to them, I have them up on my YouTube. They're in the comment section, just like a tarot video. So you guys can see my live reaction in the timestamps. Thank you guys so much. I really want to make a Sari bunny design so bad. Oh my god, please. And don't worry to everyone who is sending requests. I will see everything and I will get to them in the queue, and the timestamp will be up on YouTube in the description when the stream is done. But my little message thingy is not sending for some reason. Alright, so let's get back to Nully's reading. So right now, the energy that Spirit is getting from you, Nully, we have the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is a lot of anxiety. 10 of Swords is a lot of... It's basically like feeling as though you are failure, feeling as though you are collapsing, feeling as though you are defeated. And this can feel really poignant, especially because I know that you have been struggling a lot with your personal life as well as your life online. So it's been really, really tough for you. We also have the 5 of Swords reversed, which is about acceptance, moving on, and finding peace. So you are in this energy where you know like you have to move on, and you are in the process of moving on, you are in the process of healing, but it is really tough. It's really, really tough. And you're currently trying to move past that. We also have the 3 of Wands upright, which is about looking ahead, expansion, and rapid growth. So you are coming out of this stagnant energy, and you are starting to think about okay, what is my next step? Where's my next move? Where's my next move in terms of content? Not just, well, I said content creation, but it also comes with connections as well, because I think the more you make content, the more you do things, the more people will want to be your friend, you know? That's just how the world works. But the more career steps you do, the more connections will come to you. That's just how the world works, you know? So there's something else that was on my mind, and it's about these connections and about the Three of Wands. I sent bunnies. Ooh, I'll check them out after stream. Did you send them in the Discord? I'll check them out after stream. But the rest of you guys can join the Discord and see what the bunnies look like. So going back to Nolly's reading, I'm thinking about this Three of Wands that I saw. I don't think that you should plan friendships. You see, like, friendships don't really require planning, you know? Friendships just happen naturally. So you shouldn't really focus on like the planning aspect of having friendships happen, you know? So let's see, what advice does Spirit have for you in terms of forming new connections with people, or forming deeper connections with people? Friendships aren't really planned, they just happen as like, the universe just brings them to you. My closest friends, they didn't happen because I searched for friends. They happened just because I wanted to become somebody who people wanted to be friends with, somebody supportive. So then when I became that person, the people who I wanted to vibe with, they just came naturally to me. And the people who I did not vibe with, the people who were not meant to be my friend and were not genuinely supportive, we fell out. So it is about maintaining that balance, right? Floofy, we love bunnies. Let's boop them. I love bunnies. I love bunnies so much. I should definitely do like proper bunny ears, you know? Okay, so Spirit's advice to you, we have the King of Swords reversed. So as advice for this, King of Swords reversed. King of Swords could represent somebody who is who has like the head over their heart and is very disciplined. But when they are reversed, it's somebody who is like manipulative, cruel, and has like this deep weakness within them, right? So I think like a lot of shadow work might be necessary. You might people might take your generous gestures and your phrases as, or like whenever you stand up for yourself, because Nolly, you're not somebody who usually stands up for yourself, right? So whenever you do stand up for yourself in friendships, people might take that as like aggression. So you really have to be careful with like, I want to say be careful, but also be careful of the connections that you form, because you don't want to be a people pleaser. You really don't want to be a person pleaser. Hi, Miss Sile. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So you can use a 1-point channel redeem in order to redeem a tarot reading from me. You can get channel points by following or by watching for 5 minutes. So yeah. And everything will be posted in the YouTube description after the VOD is done. And yeah, so the King of Swords reversed is somebody who is like pretty scary. Oh, thank you for the follow, Miss Sile. I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome to the berry farm. Very happy to have you here. Okay, so continuing with Nolly's reading. Thank you, Miss Sile. We also have the Strength card, and we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is somebody who has like this logical ability in order to carry themselves forward. Somebody who is curious and restless, has a lot of mental energy. And the Strength card is obviously strength, inner strength. So Spirit is kind of like saying that whatever weakness you feel within you, just disregard that. Fake it until you make it, because you definitely want to go forth with a sense of curiosity. Reach out to people. If it doesn't vibe, if you guys are misaligned, just drop it and move on to the next person. You have to continue staying positive and continue staying curious about other people. You have to continue thinking about yourself as somebody who is really valuable and somebody who a lot of people would love to be friends with. As long as you continue healing, and as long as you continue addressing those core wounds within you, I think you should be able to find connections and make further progress in whatever endeavors you want to do. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords upright. Four of Swords upright is about like rest and contemplation. So I think maybe some meditation homework would be good for you, Nolly. I think that would help a lot actually. Like maybe some guided meditations. If you're watching this timestamp and you want like some good guided meditations, just hit me a DM and I'll send some to you. Okay, bunnies one would be snugs, love, and boops. I love snugs, love, and boops. I wish I was a bunny in this life. Then I could just sleep and I could be okay. And then I wouldn't have to go to work. I wouldn't have to go to work and have to make money. I could just get snuggles and love up and boops. Hi Danny, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. I'm finally here. No rush at all. I'm really happy to see you. I thought you never looked at DMs. Nully is a very good friend of mine, so Nully can message me. Like I look at DMs, I will look at DMs now and then, but because I get so many of them and because like I have so little bit of time, I just prefer you guys send it in the server because it's just like way easier, you know? I like some DMs like I have like days that I have not responded. I'll make you a bunny in your VTuber life at least. Aww. I would love to twin bunnies with you. We could be like two really cute bunnies. My twin. Bunnies are gonna boop you boop. Boop 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 boop. That's why I close off my DMs and let people DM me via ticket on my Discord. Yeah. I have you see the thing is like I will reply to friends eventually, but my friends, my close friends like Benevolent, B and Ara, like and Angel as well, like and Nolly as well. They kind of like understand that I work full time and I have like a full-time job, I have exams going on, so I can't always respond to DMs, but like reaching out to a mod and opening a ticket, that is like streamlining communication straight to me, right? That's how I know that somebody has to reach out to me urgently. Bunnies. All right. That's why somebody said something. Me and you and Benevolent can have a trio. Oh, so cute. That is so cute. I want that so bad. Bunny. We could oh my god, I could draw us in like the little bunny outfits. Bunnies have been getting angry because people keep saying they're gonna eat them. Oh no! When I had pet rabbits, everybody was like, "Oh, so this is what's for dinner." I was like, "Oh my god, no! That's not what's for dinner. How could you?" Alright, so let's move on to the next person. Thank you so much for letting me tap into your energy, Nully. Alright, so next we have Finissa. Finissa plays. And your timestamp is 0:30:38. My partner jokes like that all the time. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Welcome in, Gigi. Hello. Oops, I knocked over my tarot cards. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So if you would like one, feel free to use a channel redeem down below. It's a 1-point channel redeem. You would have gotten, I think, about 300 when you followed me. So thank you so much for that. Welcome to the Berry Farm. So yeah, feel free to use one in order to get a free tarot reading from me. Hi Fluid, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing really well. Alright, let's start off. Finissa Players who asked about future love life. Alright, so let me see. Let's see. What can Finissa do to more easily find love in their life? Let me see. I'm seeing like rain clouds. I'm seeing you walking through a tennis court and it's looking quite empty. And you know the thing is with tennis is that you need two to play, right? But you seem to be by yourself. There's this very like heavy, lonely energy, and the clouds keep rolling. I'm not sure if you had a recent heartbreak in your life. Maybe something recently happened that kind of made you feel as though love is kind of not your thing. But there might be love coming to you because I think your tennis partner will be coming soon. I'm well. Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, Fluid. Thank you so much for the kind message on my birthday card. Thank you so much for that kind message. That meant so much to me. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. And Nika, thank you so. Hey, can I ask? Yes, of course. Just drop your question in YouTube chat. I'm currently doing the people that I left out last week, and then I will start getting the people that have to be done this week. So yes, please feel free to leave your question in the chat box, and I'll get to you very shortly. Thank you so much for joining, Nika. All right, so let's look at your current energy right now, Finissa. Everyone, take a seat. Take a seat. Something like that. All right, so let's look at your current energy. We have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about like feeling imprisoned, feeling trapped, feeling as though like you are trapped within who you currently are, but but it's a self-victimization, right? It's something that is not quite something that's not quite true. You are feeling imprisoned, feeling as though like things can't be getting much worse. And we also have the Two of Cups reversed, feeling as though you have a blockage and an imbalance with love. I don't know if you currently have a partner, but I'm definitely feeling this very heavy energy. And maybe your thoughts are kind of scattered all over the place, like, what did I do wrong? What should I do next? What is wrong with me? You know, things like that. But you have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords represents like a breakthrough, a clarity, and a sharp mind. Maybe you are making some realizations when it comes to your love life right now, or maybe recently you discovered something about your partner that really bothered you, and then you decide to break it off, something like that. But either way, that mind and that heart space, that mind is very active right now. It's overthinking a lot of things, a lot of ruminating, but it seems as though you are on the right track right now. Can I use a redeem for my friend then? Like, can she use my tower redeem? Since y'all won't let me know if he still loves me. Hey, I can let you know, but I don't know. I can let you know, but I don't know the answer. I can't, I'm not responsible for the answer, I should say. But yeah, of course you can let her use it. You can ask on behalf of her. It might be a little bit tough to tap into her energy, but I am willing to give it a shot. All right, so let's shuffle again and let's see what is next for Finissa in terms of love. Bunnies know everything. Bunnies, I don't know, but B and Bun, do you guys know everything? Sound off. Ask them, when is the next Monday? A friend or friend? Interesting question, interesting question. I do mostly, yeah. Okay, it's confirmed. Bunnies know everything. I like to think I know, yeah. Guys, do you know if I should what should I ask you guys? Do you know what's at the bottom of the ocean? Alright. So what's going on in your future love life, Finissa? When will you meet your next partner? Let's see. Okay, so we have 8 of clubs. So I'm thinking around the 8th week in 8th week in winter. So I'm thinking probably next year, February. You might meet somebody around that time. And what kind of person will you meet? Where will you meet them? The Krabby Patty formula. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Guys, what is the Krabby Patty formula? Do you know it? Lobster. Sand. I haven't been to the beach in quite a while. Oh my gosh. Alright, so what is this person like? So this person... No, where will you meet them? So I'm getting both location and what this person is like. So we have 8 of hearts, 10 of hearts, and 8 of diamonds. So this person is a very ambitious person, somebody who is like financially stable and has like a lot of thoughts going on to the next move in their financial life. We have the 10 of hearts, which is about like big love, and not only that, is that it might be somebody that you meet while traveling. And then we have Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts represent like big like thoughts about love. Maybe finding them in a friend group. I think like definitely somebody. This is not somebody that you will meet through a dating app. This is somebody that you will meet in a festive atmosphere. Somebody that you will meet in like a group setting, you know. And what will this relationship be like? Hi Lunas, welcome in, welcome in. I believe you even confirmed this yourself. That said, can I get descriptors of my destined partner? Anything you could see, whether physical, emotional, or otherwise. No worries, no worries. I'll get to you soon, Lunas. Alright. Okay, so what this relationship might be like... Hold on, I just want to take off my notifs because my Discord notifs keep coming in. Right, Page of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups reversed, and we have the King of Swords. Hi Gluita, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a really lovely day. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight, so if you would like one, feel free to leave one down below. Now that you followed me, you have 300 points, so you can use one single one of those points in order to redeem a free tarot reading. All right, So we have the Page of Swords, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Four of Cups reversed. So this person and you, I think, might have like a bit of a business partnership, a bit of a like I think like you guys will have a lot of big plans for the future. I'm getting this feeling as though the two of you reached a conclusion with respect to both of you guys had a tough family life and you guys want to build a healthy family in the future, right? We have the King of Swords. King of Swords is somebody who is like very disciplined. So I think like either you or this person might be like the head of the household. Like there will be one person calling the shots, and then the other person is like very relaxed, you know. There's one money maker and there's one person who kind of like takes care of the household. It might be like if you are heterosexual, this might be a traditional relationship, but if you're not heterosexual, this could just be like what they like what the dynamic that you guys, the natural dynamic that you guys have, right? And then we also have the Four of Cups reversed. The Four of Cups reversed represents like awareness and choosing happiness and acceptance. So there's this energy of you guys leaving behind something that was not quite healthy and moving on to something that is quite healthy. Like finding something that you guys that you guys can find common ground on. But just to be aware, like there is this energy of like settling for this person. So if you're feeling as though you are settling, don't keep them on a leash just because you're afraid of being alone. If you aren't feeling as though this person is the right person for you, make sure to like let them go and find the person you're supposed to be with. Hi Rabella, welcome in. Thank you so much for your kind message on my message board. It meant a lot to me. Guys, like everybody who left me a message on my message board, I'm gonna print them out and I'm gonna really, really value each of these messages. I'm gonna remind myself of it all the time, of how many people like care about me. That meant a lot. Guys, I'm gonna book Berry. Oh yes, everybody book me. Book me. I have a widget that allows you to book me with sparkles coming out. My friend, I currently have a romantic relationship with someone. Since should I give it a try if he's my friend? I'll get to you soon, Denny. Of course, I'm sorry I didn't have time to write more. Been getting over the flu, but I'm happy it reached you. Don't worry, Bella. Just the fact that you wrote anything at all means the world to me. Trust me. Trust me. Don't print mine. I feel embarrassed. Hi, Mimic. Welcome in. I don't know how to feel about my message getting printed. Why? Gio, you wrote such a kind message. Like, you haven't been in this community very long, but like, you wrote such a kind and thoughtful message and you saw into my soul so easily. That meant the world to me. I want to remember it. Okay, so let me get a oracle message for you, Finissa. Let me see. So this is Gift to the Portal. Some things that appear to be a loss or a waste of time are actually just labors from which you have not yet seen the reward. It may feel as though you work and you work and you work and nothing ever happens, and that not enough happens in exchange. It would be nice if everything worked with a simple and clear formula, but it can be more complicated than that at times. Some hurdles need more work and attention to overcome than others. The actions we take don't always turn out in the way that we predicted. Know that your hard work is always being seen, even if it doesn't feel like it. Let me know if you need the drawing in HD for the printing. For some reason, Discord still messes it up. No worries. If you could send it to, you can open a ticket and send it, or you can send it to Yayo through a Google Drive or something. You can send it like that. Oh yeah, you should also let me know if your commissions open up, because I would love to commission you. Okay, fine. You can print my message. Thank you, Gio. Thank you. Give me one moment. It should be soon. All right. That's blueberry bun licking berry. Oh my God, licking me. That's so cute. All right, let's move on to the next person. I know like the YouTube comments have been waiting a while. So let's take a look at the YouTube comments. Let's see. Wifey. Okay, so there's Just Ask Wifey. And your timestamp is 0:42:23. All right, Wifey. So, what is your question? What is a Leo man's next actions towards me? Next moves towards you. Okay, let's see. What is next actions towards you? Let's use the playing cards in order to see. I'll let you know soon. No worries. I'd love to commission you. Oh yeah, guys, any artists in my chat? I know B and Bun do art as well. Yeah, do let me know when your commissions open up. Oh my God, are we disconnecting? Please no. My bitrate just dropped. Waddling the chat, please just pile with assignments, but of manageable quantity. No worries, Tuan, no worries at all. You have Well, Yayo. Yeah, Yayo is here. For a little bit. So yeah, there's no stress at all. And you know the code word if anything happens, so don't worry. Alright, so let's see what Leo Man's next action towards you is, wifey. I'm opening soonish. My comms always open for friends and DMs. Ooh. Okay, so I have to DM you very soon. It was buffering a bit, but it held up in the end. Okay, glad. All right, so let's take a look. We have the 7 of clubs right now. So this can represent like trouble at work, or it can be like some sort of practical problem or a power of chance. So I'm kind of wondering if this is a coworker of yours, if like you guys might get into some trouble at work, like coincidentally, or it could also happen that you run into this person by chance. It's all something that is also something that also carries meaning when it comes to the 7 of clubs is that the 7 of clubs represents the power to make things happen via magic, right? So there is this possibility of like, I don't know, like I don't want to say like love spells, but like try to avoid that if you could. I've been here since the start of stream and I heard about the bunny conversation. I want a pet bunny again. Pet bunnies are so cute. Hi Pomerina, welcome in. Oh my god, Strawberry, hello. Hi Strawberry. Hello, welcome in. Hi guys. Stardrop dropping in. Hi readers, welcome in. How are you guys doing tonight? Hi Strawberry. If you guys don't know my friend Strawberry by now, she is so cool. She's like literally the coolest person ever. Like she's a developer, she's an artist. She also drew and rigged her own model, so please go check her out. She's so cool. Hi Primal Vibe, welcome in. Hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the raid. So I'm SariBerry. I'm another sweet strawberry girl, just like Strawberry. My community really loves the cozy vibes here. So I normally play cozy and retro games. I do art streams, and I do free tarot readings and astrology readings every Sunday for chat. And my cozy gaming vibes are usually on Tuesdays. My cozy art vibes are usually on Wednesdays. So you guys can always check me out for a nice little cozy, immersive kind of vibe, chat with the community, etc. And you can always check my Twitch schedule to see whatever you're interested in. I'm a variety streamer, so I do a little bit of everything. I'm super happy to have you guys, and I'm honored that you guys would stick around. If you have to raid and run, please feel free to do so. But if you have to rest, but if you want to rest and chill with us, just vibe, just look. If you want to stick around and chat, we will be very happy to have you, and I'll be honored to give you guys tarot readings as well. Let me see. Save my Uno reverse emote for this day. Oh, thank you so much, Strawberry. I really appreciate it. She's super cool, no? The absolute cutest. Oh, no, you are the cutest. You're the cutest. We will fight. Girl, we will fight. We will fight. Whoa, that's a lot. That is a lot, Dawn. Congrats. I have a question for your unhinged tarot cards. If I can redeem one of those two. Yeah, that's completely fine. You can redeem those. They're pretty hot. They're pretty quick to do. Let me take a sip of water. But yeah, Strawberry, thank you so much. If you have to raid and run, feel free to do so. But like, please settle in. And if you want to redeem a tarot reading, yeah, do let me know. I would love to tap into your energy if you would like. Okay, so going back to Just Ask Wifey's reading, we have the 10 of clubs. The 10 of clubs represents also a great deal of work to do. So definitely, like, if this is a coworker, you guys are gonna have like a ton of work to do, right? You know, like a lot of hard work brings coworkers closer, and they can kind of get closer towards that. But it's also kind of giving the vibe like he is giving you a lot of like mental labor, in a sense. I don't know if that might be true. We have the 5 of hearts, so the 5 of hearts could represent like good health or like friendship or ooh, thank you so much for the kisses music. Thank you. I will be settling in and listening while I grab some dinner. No worries, Strawberry. Thank you so much again. I hope you enjoy your din. I need all the luck for my exam. I'm gonna do it in half an hour. Oh my god, half an hour? Do you want to see if you'll pass or fail? I could do a quick little coin flip. Just give me 1 second. I'll do a quick little coin flip. If you want, tell me yes or no if you want a coin flip to see if you want to do it. All right. So, 5 of hearts represents like good health, enjoyment. But one thing that it could represent is also, would you bury? Yeah, I would. You want to see? Let's see. Okay, so heads. so music, tell me if heads is like, tell me which one is pass, heads or feel, heads or tails. Which one is, like, I would say head, yeah, just a quick little, I'll say head is pass and tail is feel. 1 second. Heads is pass, tails is feel. Will music pass the exam? Oopsie. Tails is yes, or heads is no. Okay, so it looks like you'll pass. It looks like you'll pass. Let me just confirm. Yes, you will pass music. You'll pass. All right, so it gave me tails 3 times. So yeah, you're gonna pass. I'm hungry now. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. All right. Yeah, I hope so. I'm really bad with numbers and calculus. No worries, no worries. I think you'll do well. I think you'll do well. All right, continuing with Wifey's reading. So yeah, I think you guys might end up. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Embryonics. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So thank you so much for the follow. Thanks to your follow, you now have 300 channel points, so you can use one single one of those in order to redeem a free tarot reading tonight. I'm waiting for my dinner, so if I go AFK, I'll DM you my questions. Sorry. No worries, no worries, no worries, B. That's completely fine. My DMs are open to friends. All right, so yeah, we have 5 of hearts. This could mean that you guys might get physical, so you guys might get yeah, you guys might get and you know that with all that entails, so that definitely kind of leads to like these kind of thoughts, right? And 7 of clubs, like they say that is like magic. So maybe like the is like magic. Who knows? So let's see. What is next for you in terms of your connection with them? Let me see what Spirit's advice will be for you in dealing with the situation. Oh, well, luckily it's an unhinged reading, so she doesn't have to take the meaning of that seriously. All right, what is Spirit's advice to you in terms of this connection with this Leo guy? Let me just say, as a general rule, I don't trust no Leo men, all right? I do not trust Leo men. I think, like, when I just remembered that this person is a Leo man, I was like, oh yeah, that's why. You got to be kidding me. Girl, stand up. Stand up in the chat here. Come on. Alright, so what is Spirit's advice to you? We have Page of Swords. We have the Hermit. And we have Justice reversed. Okay, so here's the tea. I feel as though, like, you have to keep, like, don't just get lost in the clouds with this Leo guy. You have to remember that your options are open, and you have to remember that you are a bad bitch, and you don't deserve to be tied down to one person, right? If you guys are exclusive together, then that is one thing. But if you guys are not exclusive, then feel free to be like curious, feel free to be restless, feel free to get out there, get dirty and flirty, get yourself out there, get on the streets. Don't feel as though this one person is like the be all and end all, you know? And then we also have the Hermit reverse. The Hermit reverse represents like loneliness and isolation and being lost on your way. Like, I'm getting the feeling as though this Leo man is not really the connection that you're supposed to pursue, but trust your intuition when it comes to this. Just Spirit is kind of advising you to like go into your inner self and think about what it is that you deserve. Think about, is this connection really right for me? Like, will he be a good father? Like, I'm just like hypothesizing. If you want kids, will he be a good father? If you want like a happy home life, like does he have like a stable job, things like that. Like, really be objective, you know? And then we have Justice reversed. Justice reversed is about it is about like a little bit of dishonesty and a little bit of unfairness. So I think, like, I don't want to say, like, I don't know, how should I say this? Like, make sure that your judgment is not being clouded by anything or anyone, all right? That's Spirit's advice to you. Just basically keep your wits about you and be an individualist. Remember that you are your own person and you don't have to give up anything to anyone in order for them to love you, you know? Alright, so let me just get an oracle card for you and then we'll close off that. 1 second. X'd out. Hi newbies, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Alright, so the message is someone soon. So let's take a look at this. Someone soon. Even the most badass, independent, self-sufficient people get lonely. Being alone is good for recentering. If your heart is full and you desire to share your life with someone, then you deserve that. You deserve that love. Put your order in for the love of your life, or the love for now, and then keep focusing on your goals. Send out this little wish today and watch someone new float into your life gently, like a feather coming from the sky. Alright, so that concludes your reading, wifey. I hope that this gives you some insight moving forward. Hi Vincent, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. How have things been for you? Please take them on a girls' night out. Ooh, I'm walking a dog. No worries, no worries. Let me scroll up and see the messages. Talking to a girl long distance and wondering if our relationship will go further to the point I go up and visit her. No worries, embryonics. I'll get to you shortly. Let me put my boxes onto the side because they are like getting knocked over on stuff. Get dirty and flirty. Need that on a mug. I should put it on a mug. Thank you for the tea break, Mimic. I appreciate you. Thank you. Lately, things are quite normal. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Vincent. I know things haven't been normal for you for a while. No worries, B. Thank you for the lurkies. I appreciate it. So that guy I sent you last time, could we be anything with that? Okay, no worries. I'll get to you soon. Let me take a look at the next person. All right, general for Trinity Twee. Okay, 1 second. Trinity Twee, and your timestamp is 0:55:15. You have a snack on you? I have honey. Oh, I have popcorn. I brought popcorn. I have popcorn. Oh, thank you for the snack break. I appreciate it. Let me get a little snack before I start with Trinity's reading. All right. So, let me see. I have some honey and bread. Oh, you eating something normal today? That's great, William. What else is on it other than honey? Don't tell me like mayo or something. Has anybody ever tried honey and mayo? I'm interested. How dare you? I mean, you have set a precedent. William. It is always normal. Yeah, I guess they are normal in like William verse, they're normal. Can I do like a general guidance? Of course. I don't know, I'm just asking. Has anybody tried honey and mayo? I've never tried, but I'm just trying to. I did try honey and mayo. Yes, it is not that good. Aw, I was hoping for another crazy concoction. All right, let's see what's going on in Trinity's daily life. So I'm seeing a lot of daisies and sunflowers. I'm not sure about the significance of that, but it's kind of looking really good for you, Trinity. And I see you standing, or somebody who looks like you standing in like a sundress and feeling the wind in her. I mean, I don't know if you're. I don't know your gender, but like feeling the wind in somebody's hair, you know. So we have 7 of spades. 7 of spades represents like a troubled heart. It represents like a troubled soul. But it could also represent like finding truth within yourself and finding meaning in like the small negative things that happen to you, you know? Oh, thank you for taking my hat, Vincent. Do not eat it. I need that back. Before the end of the stream. Queen of Hearts represents like somebody who is an artistic woman, somebody who is a wife and a homemaker, or it could find like the truth of an emotional matter. And we have 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds represents like 10 of diamonds could represent like a great increase in wealth. It could represent like financial independence. It could represent having enough money to get something done on a large sum of money. Basically, success in general. From this, I'm kind of wondering if you went through something that was very tough, or if you are going to go through something that was very tough, Trinity, and that this thing may, like, I don't know, kind of grow you. Like, you know, like after something traumatic happens, you kind of look back on it and you're kind of like, if this did not happen to me, I would not be the person that I am right now, and I would not be as like healed as I was, you know. And you know, like Seven of Spades. Okay, so I'm just shooting this out there. I don't know if you are spiritual. I don't know if you're spiritual, but I might be getting a feeling like if you are spiritual, you might be going through some kind of like spiritual awakening, you know? Like something might happen to you, and you might come to a realization that will bring you closer to your higher self. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from this. Let me use my Rider-Waite tarot cards. Personally, I think those flavors don't mix very well, but that's probably because not many of us has discovered a way to combine those in a dish. True. I mean, I think tangy and honey could go together, but probably not from mayo. Eat the hat, cover it in chocolate. That might be an upcoming outfit. All right, so let's see. That might be a good idea for outfits as well as a bunny girl outfit. Let's see the Rider-Waite tarot cards, and let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. So we have the Fool. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles might represent that kind of clashes with the Ten of Diamonds, because the Ten of Diamonds is about like financial independence, but the Nine of Pentacles is about like, it could represent like wasted money sometimes. But what's on my mind with this is kind of like a false success. So I don't know if this is not about a spiritual awakening. It might be about like maybe leaving a job or leaving an opportunity that was not quite meant for you and finding a new one. And we also have the Death card here. The Death card is about like rebirth, right? It is regeneration and rebirth. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you are starting a new beginning. It's something that you are seeing coming. It's something that you are already aware of, but you will handle this quite well, and it is opening up the roads for bigger and better opportunities in the future. So what is Spirit's advice to you? We have the Page of Wands reversed, first of all. My internet is acting weird. I'll try to come back later. No worries, Vincent, no worries. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Page of Wands reversed. I think I will reshuffle these because I'm seeing a lot of reverse cards. So let me just confirm this reading. I hope you're having a good time, Star-Lord. I'll get to you soon. Hi, Kuma. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, Kuma is one of my moods. I think we both met each other on one of Noah's streams. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I think he plays a lot of FPS games. So if you guys wanna check him out for FPS content, you guys can go ahead. How are you doing tonight? We are doing tarot readings. So if you want a free tarot reading, you can feel free to use the channel redeem down below. That's how we usually run things on channel. No worries, no worries. Okay, so what's going on with Trinity? Like, what's Spirit's advice to you, Trinity? We have Two of Wands, we have the Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Four of Swords upright. So Trinity, right now is not a time where you should be really, how should I put this? Like these, like any arguments that you have, any conflicts that you have, like with workplace, with relationships and stuff, just try to move on from it. Let it go, because whoever is like getting on your toes is not meant for you. You are on a higher path, like a higher calling, and you are not really meant for these petty squabbles, right? The Two of Wands upright represents planning and making decisions. So you have to get that bag. I think like Spirit is kind of saying like either you are on a spiritual awakening or you are about to get the sickest bag possible, you know? We have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords represents like rest, restoration, and contemplation. So whatever you want to do, girl, this week, I want you to preserve your peace. Like if anybody is getting on your nerves, just say like, listen, I need to have my own peace because I am staying in my own lane and I'm following my own success. That is like Spirit's message to you. Like just focus on yourself, just focus on your own success, because they are lining up really, really big things to happen to you, right? I'm having dinner, that's why I'm not that active in chat. Oh, no worries, I'm happy to be you guys' YouTube instead of H Bomber Guy's video essay for the 10th time. I'm eating a big ass Rice Krispie. Oh my god, I'm feeling for Rice Krispies. I love Rice Krispies. And then there's another card that I was reshuffling, and there's another card Trinity that hopped out. It's the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about following your intuition. So whatever your intuition is telling you right now, girl, follow that because you are on the right path. Okay, so let's go on to the next person. That concludes your reading. I hope it gave you some insight. All right, so I think Nika never. Oh, there's one from Amal. I think I'll start doing the Twitch ones. Amal, if you're still in the comments, just drop your question again. Nika, just drop your question again, and I'm gonna move on to Twitch now. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Oh, I'm so far back. Oops. All right, so I think my first person is Geo. All right, so let's do a reading for Geo. Geomilith. Your timestamp is 1:03:47. All right, so asking for career reading. Okay, so what next is coming up for? Okay, so Spirit, tell me what next is coming for Geo in terms of their career. I'm seeing a lot of like, I don't know if you do like engineering or something, but I'm seeing like some glinting shining off of metal. I'm hearing a lot of like machinery. I don't seem to be outside. I seem to be indoors. And it seems like you are listening to somebody and nodding. It seems as though you might be going back to school, perhaps. Hey Gargoyle, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I've been looking because I've been prepping to make a ham. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love ham. I love ham so much. It takes so long to make. Oh yeah, Barry, I don't know if you were in my stream. I can't remember if you were in my stream on Friday, but thank you so much for your kind message. It really meant so much to me. Thank you so much for that birthday message. I said that I'm going to print out everybody's message and like keep it somewhere on my streaming desk, so I always remember the kind words that you guys said to me, you know? Rock and stone, baby, rock and stone. All right, so what is next for you in your career, Geo? I'm getting the feeling as though you're going back to school, but I might be wrong on that. We have Joker. We have the 4 of Diamonds. We have the 2 of Clubs. And what's underneath the deck here? We have the 6 of Clubs. Okay, so definitely like in this I was happy you liked the poem. I did really like the poem. It's very cute. You should show off more of your poetry. I want to see more poems in my Discord, please, Barry. It's really cute. That was really, really cute. All right, so we have the 6 of Clubs, which represents like maybe a business trip or steps towards an education or business goal. A lot of reading, teaching, books and stuff and such like that. So maybe going back to school, maybe going back to studying something. Either this is the move or this is something that is coming up for you in terms of your career, or maybe you might meet a mentor figure, because we do have 2 of Clubs here, and 2 of Clubs usually represents like a helping hand or a business partnership and a doubling of something. So I think like you will definitely have like some really important business connections coming up in your career. Either that or maybe a mentorship from somebody senior to you. I am alright, been gaming a lot today, progressing in the restored lands, did a little bit of stuff in GTA and a little bit of material gathering for the trading roller RDO. Ooh, cool. Oh yeah, let me send oh thank you, Yayo, I appreciate you. Alright, so we have the 4 of Diamonds, which represents financial stability. It can represent like a documentation or certification or license. So if you are going back to school, you might get your license. Either that or you might get like a sense of financial stability from this if you are currently working. And I think like finding a business partner might be good for your finances, especially because, you know, that will basically double all of your income, right? All right, so then we have, let me see what Spirit's advice is to you upcoming. But yeah, everybody, if you have to head out, remember that your readings will be timestamped in YouTube VOD comments. So after stream, I'm going to be posting them in the comments, and you guys can always come back to your reading whenever you would like and compare it to what actually happened to you, etc, etc. And if something like really big happened to you, please do let me know. I would love to hear about it. All right, so the first card we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles represents like conservation and frugality. So maybe you're holding on, like maybe Spirit is kind of indicating that you should kind of like hold on to the connections and the finances that you have right now. Right now is not really the greatest time to invest, but also be very smart with your money as of right now in terms of your career. We have the Magician reverse. The Magician reverse represents blockages, and it represents like a blockage in manifestation. So Spirit's advice to you is to really think about what it is that you want out of your career right now. Think about think about like who it is that you want to be. Think about your working hours, think about what your ideal working hours would be. Think about what kind of work that you like to do in your field. All of that will be important into going into like what it is that you want to do in terms of your career, right? Because you can specialize, or you can get like a very niche specialty that might be very rare, but it means that you will have like a lot of work on your plate, like a neurosurgeon. Like, okay, so a neurosurgeon gets a lot of money, but they spend all of their time working, you know? I gotta go for my exam, so wish me luck. Wishing you the best of luck, music. Sending all my love to you. Good luck, good luck. And yeah, going back to Gio's reading, we also have the Queen of Pentacles reversed here. So I want you to address what it is that you aren't nourishing yourself about. Are you working without reward, perhaps? Is there something that you are insecure about, that you aren't like listening to yourself about? Maybe like you aren't honoring some of your needs. Maybe you are either working too hard, or you are very burnt out and you're not resting, you know? No worries, Yo. I can handle things. Thank you very much. Good luck, you got this, Wolf. Yeah, good luck, Wolf. Godspeed, Godspeed. All right, so yeah, so I think this is a general advice that Spirit wants to do. And one card that also popped out is a Fool. The Fool is about like new beginnings and just like jumping in dry, just like jumping in without jumping in blind, without having any hesitation, you know? So Spirit is kind of saying like, keep your mind open. You never know what kind of opportunities will come to you. And let me get an oracle card for you. Merry Christmas. Your light. Your light. All right. Little light or wildfire. Your light is a way to navigate the world around you. We each bring a new perspective into this life. Your light illuminates in a particular way that is unique to you. Remember that it is there for you in the gloomiest nights, and your flame can at least help you the next door, the next step, or thaw your hands touched by the coldness of the frigid winter air. So that concludes your reading, Gio. I hope that this gives you some insights. Definitely like a lot of good things coming up in terms of your career. So do let me know how things turn out, and you can always take what energy resonates with you and leave what doesn't. All right, so let's move on to the next person. Who do we have next? My life is me taking a seat. All right, so next we have William, who asked for a general reading. Okay, William the Serpent. And your timestamp is 1:11:06. Me! That's me! Yeah, it's you! Alright, so let's do a general reading. What's coming up for William right now? What obstacles does he need to know about? I do my little shuffle, My little shuffle. Alright, so what's going on for you? So I know that you were in school, which is why the Six of Clubs is coming up. So like a lot of like steps towards business trips, education and learning. I know that you're in school, so you're currently studying. So there's a lot of movement in your school right now. Maybe a little bit too much movement, getting you a little too busy. We have the King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds represents. Hi, Asteria, welcome in. You're on your break? No worries. Let me give you a shout out. Guys, Asteria. Oh, I'll do the proper. Let me wait for the ad to be finished. And I will eat some popcorn in the meantime. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'm just doing some popcorn in the meantime. Yeah, there's a lot of movement. The political side of university has been in turmoil. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. I know that can be really anxiety inducing, like insanely anxiety inducing. All right, let me know when you guys are out of ads. I think my ad alerts are a little bit off. So let me know when you guys are out of ads and I will continue. Oh, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be out of ads right now. I'm not in ads. You're subscribed, William. You got a subscription. Which I'm very grateful for, by the way. Alright, so I forgot. You forgot. I'm back. Nice. Yeah, so everybody, this is my friend Asteria. She's a really talented artist and she's really, really funny and sweet and I like her quite a lot. She's been streaming a lot more often these days. What days do you stream, Asteria? Feel free to sound off in chat. But yeah, please feel free to follow her. She's very sweet and you will like her quite a lot, as much as I do. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with William's reading, but welcome in, Asteria, welcome in. And if you have to leave because you have break, that's completely fine, don't worry. All right, so continuing. So yeah, so a lot of turmoil in terms of in terms of work, you said, in terms of education. We also have the Seven of Hearts. Seven of Hearts represents like a troubled heart or unsettled emotions. So that's definitely very accurate. It could also represent like a dissipation of trouble, like a little bit of healing, or a bit of emotional healing. But yeah, you feel very unsettled right now. We also have the King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds could represent like you represent like financial power, but it can also represent like travel or like new experiences and intelligence. So you are slowly kind of like working on that intelligence in your I don't know, it's kind of feeling as though like you're making like career moves at school. It's kind of feeling as though everything is kind of coming together in school. Maybe making some new connections and stuff like that. But the thing is that with this turmoil, you're kind of like unsure about the future, you know? Yeah, I'm unsettled, I'm fearful of my travel. Yeah. But I think travel will go well. Let me see. What is spirits? How will the travel go? Let me see. What's gonna happen on the travel? Right, so we have three of spades. Three of spades represents like small worries, like little scattered small worries, and your mind kind of going like all over the place, you know? We also have the Three of Diamonds. Three of Diamonds represents like a small increase in finances. So I think like travel will be good for you in terms of like finances. It'll be good in terms of like making connections and kind of like getting thoughts in order in terms of like what is it that you want to do in your career, you know? Or like how do you want to live your life? But it can also represent like a scattered mind or like concentrating on many little things. And there's a lot of like small aggravations here, you know? But we have the Seven of Hearts, which represents like a healing heart or like unsettled emotions. But a lot of these are very small worries. I'm not seeing any signs of any big issues right now, right? Let me get Spirit's advice to you this week. Spirits, will I find strawberries in my travel? You will, because you traveled here onto my stream and you found strawberries. Alright, so we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Ten of Swords reversed represents like feeling as though there's no way out, but there is like only upwards, right? It's kind of hitting the bottom of the barrel. So it kind of feels as though right now, William, you're trying to be positive and you're trying to say like, okay, well, it can't get any worse than this. But yeah, Spirit is advising you to stay optimistic and to remember what it is that you find that you value in this world, right? We also have the Death card reversed and we have the Three of Cups reversed. Okay, so what does this mean? The Death card reversed, I'm kind of interested in this Death card reversed. Is there something that you're not letting go of? Is there some sort of realization, William, that you are like not quite accepting? Like there is some sort of change happening and some fear of change, but it kind of feels as though you're not really sure what to do about it. Maybe you are asking friends for advice and they're not really giving you great advice. Because the Three of Cups could represent like overindulgence and gossip and maybe isolation as well. So it kind of feels like right now you are alone in a sense. So I just want you to look out for I just want you to look out for people not really giving you the best advice, because you wanna think for yourself. You wanna be like your own individual. Let me see what else Spirit has for you. I think I'm getting tired of all my current relationships. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I think new connections will be coming for you in the future. So I mean, if they are not, oh, tata, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So if you would like one, feel free to use a 1 point channel redeem in order to get a free tarot reading from me. Thanks for following me. You now have 300. You are majestic. Oh, thank you, thank you. That means a lot to me. I like your little badge. The Duolingo bird. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Oh, hi, Moon. Welcome in. Hi. I didn't see a message. Hello. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? All right. Let me continue. But hota, yeah, hotata. Thank you so much for the follow, and I really, really appreciate it. And Moon, it's so nice to see you. How have you been doing recently? Tell me about it. Okay, so, let me see what else Spirit has on the horizon for you. Advice. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups represents like nostalgia and happy memories and healing. We have the Sun card. The Sun card represents like a lot of positive. Hoto is fine. Hoto. Girl, that's from Peak. That's from Peak? What? That's how you know that I don't play Peak that often. That's how you know that I don't play Peak. Guys, I have very little time to game, so I don't play a lot of friend swap games, but it really looks like a Duolingo owl though. It does. That was my first thought. It looks like Duolingo owl. Come on. Like anybody who does not play Peak would I don't know, I'm just kind of covering up my mistakes. I got T. Oh my god, what's the T? I want to hear. And another card that we have here, William, is the Five of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands reversed represents like avoiding conflict and respecting differences. So with this friend group, don't have like a public falling out with them. Don't have like public call outs and stuff like that. That's not the way to go. Just respect people's differences, and if it's not aligned, just move on. Hi Drake, welcome in. I hope you're doing really, really well. I hope you're doing well. We are doing free tarot readings for chat tonight. So it has there's a 1 point channel redeem. So you can either follow or you can listen for about 5 minutes until you get some channel points, and then you can get a 1 point channel redeem from me. A tarot reading, a free tarot reading. And I pulled it up and I lost my chat again. Oops. How do I get it back? Okay. Happy Easter. Thank you, Asteria. Bye-bye. No worries. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I see. I shall drift away. Yeah, drifting away is a move, because I think like a lot of people, they don't like hearing that somebody thinks badly of them, right? They like to think of themselves as a good person. Whenever they make mistakes, they think like, okay, well, the other person should have stopped me, you know? So when it comes to your connections, try to respect each other's differences and just kind of drift away if they're not aligned. Just drop by to say hi, have a good tarot stream. Oh, no worries, Audric, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bestie, did you see the Alleyways Tarot on Kickstarter a few years ago? I have the full set, and my god, that deck is so talkative. Oh, I have not actually. I should look it up. But I usually get tarot decks that I resonate with. Either that or like really pretty ones that I like. But I have not seen a lot of decks, because I was using one deck for many years. But I do want to kind of expand my decks. You know, like I can never have enough, you know? Alright, so that concludes your reading, William. I hope that has given you some insight. Alright, so let's move on to J Blackout. General love reading. I'm single. No worries, boo. No worries. I'll get to you soon. And just as a reminder, everyone's readings will be timestamped in the YouTube comments by tonight and by tomorrow morning at the very latest. But you can always go back and watch the VOD if you have to head out. Okay, so I know I said either career or general, but do what you think is the one I need to hear most. I'll go with career, because I think like even if I did a general, it would still talk about your career. So let's do career. Let me see. We have J Blackout, and your timestamp is 1/22/37. Quite a bit of insight indeed. I'm glad, William. I'm glad. And do let me know how things shake out. I would love to hear about it. All right. So I'm privileged to be a vessel through which Jay Blackout hears the message that they need to hear. And as I was shuffling, Three of Swords came out. So there is some disappointments that may be like around or might be coming up. But Spirit is saying like, we hear you. We hear you and we understand. The elevator, okay, it's 3 a.m. Can't stay up much longer. I'm gonna head out, I think. No worries, Robin. If you asked a question, you can always catch it in YouTube. But thank you so much for joining us. I enjoyed your presence very much. Thank you so much. The Alleyways Tarot is a magpie deck made out of 137 cards from other decks. I don't believe it has multiples from the same deck. It is gorgeous, and the art, man, the art. Ooh, I will definitely check it out because I love those combined decks. Like, I love decks with a lot of cards. Like, that might seem counterintuitive, but I love decks with a lot of cards because you can get like an abundance of messages from those. They are very, very thorough. Okay, so let me see what's going on with you in terms of your career, J Blackout. Also, would you like me to call you J Blackout or Sully? Is Sully okay? Because I saw that you changed your name to Sully in the Discord. Either one is fine. Oh yeah, we have a Discord. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already in order to stay updated with whenever I go live on my other activities. Okay, let me shuffle again because I got 2 jokers. Whichever's easier. Okay, I'll just call you Sully. Alright, so Sully, let's see what's going on for you in terms of your career. So what kind of visions am I getting? I'm getting a vision of a computer. I'm getting a vision of like a... It's kind of like an airport, but it's kind of like looking like one of those high-rises with like the glass windows and such. It's looking quite intimidating. I think you might end up getting like some links in like something that looks very important, but I'm getting like a very cool vibe off of the people that work there. I don't know if you are in a toxic workplace of some sort. It looks very intense. Like, it's good money, but it kind of feels as though it's like a very competitive, toxic environment. Does that make sense? Hi, Gio. Welcome back. Hello. I did your reading. So, it is looking quite positive for you. The TLDR is that you are going to probably go back to school and learn a lot from a mentor. Like, you're probably gonna meet a mentor or guru or some sort, and you're gonna learn a lot from them. So that was basically the TLDR of your reading, but you can always go back on the YouTube comments, the YouTube VOD in order to read the entire reading. Money, money, money. Yeah. All right, so continuing with Sully's reading, we have the 5 of Clubs. 5 of Clubs represents like your body is under a lot of strain. Your body is under a lot of strain. Either you are exercising a lot or you're working hard with your nose to the grindstone. Oh boy, the career choices I have in mind: military, firefighting, or art school. That's not really great choices. TBH, like girl to girl, and like astrologer to audience member. Military is not looking too hot. Military is not looking too hot. I think you will be quite that's not looking good. You'll be under a lot of work. You'll be under a lot of work. if you join the military now, you might get duty. You might get like actual duty. Firefighting sounds interesting. Firefighting, that's really dangerous though. Not art school or the military. It's not what you think. How does it know? I don't know, that's what I saw in my vision. But continuing with Sully's reading, we have the 5 of Clubs. So like, it's your body is working very, very hard. Your body is working hard. You have like a lot of determination. We have the Ace of Clubs. Oh my gosh, hi! Aurora, hello, welcome back. Misfit Raid. Oh my gosh, another Misfit. Hello. Wait, were you guys collabing? Well, let me see. Oh my god, I know somebody else named Misfit. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. What were you guys playing? Tell me about your stream. I hope you guys had a lot of fun playing Yakuza. How's Yakuza? I want to hear about it. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely time here. I'm SariBerry. I'm a VTuber. I'm a really cute one. Just like just like Aurora. And my community really loves the cozy vibes here. I play cozy and retro games, I do art streams, and I do these free tarot and astrology readings for chat every single Sunday. And I do gaming, I do like retro gaming on Tuesdays, and I do cozy art streams on Wednesdays. So you can always check my Twitch schedule to see whatever you guys are interested in. Let me follow you back. Thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm super happy to have you guys. Thank you so much, Aurora, for the raid. I'll have to check out your content one of these days. And Strawbon's on my side. Please go show support to Aurora as well, and thank her for the raid. If you have to raid and run, feel free to do so. Get some rest and chill. But if you would like to stick around, we'd be very, very happy to have you. If you don't mind me asking, what's your accent? Oh, Kenneth, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. It's a small country in the Caribbean. It's close to Venezuela, but yes, that's where I'm from, and I currently live there. Not a lot of people can recognize my accent, so but yeah, a lot of people seem to like my voice, so thank you. Yeah, so let me see what you said. Lol, now we were just playing Yakuza. I think this is the first time we met though. I also had a lot of fun singing as well. Oh, singing! Oh my god, you're a singer? I need to check that out then. I need to check out your VOD. And Sour Sweets, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you guys so much. We have similar schedules. I stream every Sunday and Wednesday. I usually stick to comfy games, long story games, and singing. Ooh, guys. Okay, so we have another mood to raid. We have another mood to raid now. Okay, so I will definitely be raiding you in the future to pay back the favor. I really, really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. And it seems like we have similar content, so I'll definitely have to check out your stuff. Art, you say? Yeah, I stream art on Wednesdays. Ooh, Denny and Sully are fighting. The girls are fighting! Oh, believe me, they are super capable of firefighting. Once they picked me up like I was nothing, I'm heavy as fuck. They have a good background for firefighting. Yeah, that five of clubs, a lot of exercise and determination. Interesting. So yeah, raiders, if you guys have to raid and run, feel free to do so, but by all means, please settle down. If you would like a free tarot reading, I do them every single Sunday, but I'm totally willing to do one for you guys. I sing every single stream at the beginning and ending to help my nerves. It gives me a way to break into streaming mode. I do have a couple of covers on YouTube as well. You don't want to dig through. Oh yeah, I would love to hear it. Let me pull up your stream in a side tab, and I will check out your content when stream is done. I would love to check it out. And I definitely want to get more like streaming singing moods, because I want to do covers as well. So like it'll be nice to like meet other people doing covers, you know? All right, I'll check out your stuff. Oh, you're a bard. Ooh, very cool, very cool. Oh, I know another bard. That's so ironic. That's cute. Thank you so much. I'll definitely have to check you out. Sounds awesome. Fair warning, I'm a sailor when it comes to swearing. Girl, me too. me too. Don't even worry about it. I can get kind of crazy on this channel. So don't even worry about it. We will get along quite well. Quite well. I can see us getting along already. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Sully's reading. But yeah, feel free to step in, like to settle down and like have a fun time with me. Also, I'm a bard who's getting married to a rogue. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god, you guys are like a real life D&D couple. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. I'll definitely have to check you guys out. My wedding is coming real soon alongside a law video. Oh my god, congratulations! Oh my god, congratulations on the engagement. That's so cute. Thank you so much. I mean, like, not thank you, sorry. I mean, like, I want to say, like, thank you for telling me. Oh, I'd love to do a cover collab. Oh, Hotota, you stream as well? Oh, I have to check you out. Oh, you do stream? Okay. Yeah, I'll pull you up in a side tag and check out your stuff as well. Do you sing? Like, do you do covers? Oh, this came out so big. Oh my god. All right. So let's continue. Hi, Sari and Sari chat. How are you all doing? Sari, I love the reading you give me. Very insightful. Oh, no worries, Bim. No worries at all. Professionally. Oh, you sing professionally? Oh my gosh. Wow. I'll have to check you out. Thank you so much for stopping by, Bim. Let me give you a little shout out. yeah, guys, please go check out my friend Bim. He has like it's always a really fun time on the stream. I love just chilling and just like eating. Hi Anime, welcome in. Thank you so much for your kind message on my birthday chat. I really appreciate it. Oh, oops, booped a little bit. Yeah, congrats. Sorry, I had to eat when it happened, but thank you for the shouties. No worries, Bim, no worries. Okay, so just gonna continue with Sully's reading. But yeah, settle in, guys, settle in. Let's have a little cozy time together. And tell me about the Easter. How's your Easter been? I hope it's been really well. Just got done streaming. Oh, no worries, no worries. I gotta run on my end to handle some shenanigans, but it was awesome meeting you all. Catch you sometime. Yeah, catch you too, Aurora. Nice to meet you. Super nice to meet you. Thank you so much for the lurkies. Alright, so let's continue. So Ace of Clubs is like a new beginning in terms of your career, in terms of your work, and in terms of your intelligence as well. So what can this represent? This can also represent like a decision, maybe a generally important one. Definitely this is about choosing your career, but it can be like a big change. So whatever career this is, you'll be taking like a big step in terms of your future, right? And then we have the Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds represents like money, a letter, or like something new connected with finances, like a job opportunity. So I think definitely maybe you are getting like a new job opportunity coming up in your career. Maybe it might be one of those three options that you have, like art school or military or firefighter. But just based on my intuition, I'm kind of leaning towards a firefighter for you. Just because like I have seen the stars, the astrology. It is not good. Trust. Oh, thank you for the tea break. Thank you for the tea break also. I appreciate you. Yeah, the astrology for the military, not looking good. So please be careful when it comes to that. So let me get some advice to you from Spirit. Thanks, Sari. I'll try to think about this before the year ends, since I'm trying to go to college next year. So let's hope everything goes well. Off the bat, I think everything will go well for you. I think everything will go well. You just let me see. Like, what advice do you have for Sully going into college? Let's see. Or what advice do you have for them in terms of their career? So I'm getting a message. I'm getting like a little message from Spirit. Like you might scroll past and you see something interesting online, something that really interests you. Follow that intuition and follow that thread because it might lead you to a big opportunity. Okay, so advice to you. We have the Four of Pentacles. What does the Four of Pentacles mean? The Four of Pentacles could usually mean like conservation and security and frugality. It means relying on your own sense of stability. Like you have made a lot of sacrifices to get to this point. So you have a strong foundation. So you don't need to hold on to it so tightly, you know. Be kind to yourself because you are working hard enough to be very stable where you are now. We have the Three of Cups reversed. The Three of Cups reversed represents like overindulgence and gossip and isolation. Spirit is kind of indicating that your friends might not be giving you very good advice at this stage. So be very careful what advice you hear and take seriously, you know. Like they might say like, oh, like this is a lot of money, like you should go into this. You want to be careful, like make sure that the people who you are taking advice from are like have your best interest at heart. Does that make sense? We also have the King of Cups upright. King of Cups upright is about compassion and control and balance. So I want you to be very compassionate with yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. Be very compassionate with yourself and understanding that you yourself are like working hard and doing a lot. Oh, somebody booping me. Hello, boop. Mwah. So yeah, remember to control, not the online thing, I've been getting ranched. Ranch? Oh my god, that's crazy. But like, your intuition will call you towards whatever you see. Like, you might see a lot of ranch things, but maybe you might see like a horse farm or like a non-profit, and you might say like, this looks kind of interesting. Like, I would like a job like that. And like, maybe send them an email, you never know what could happen. Because the King of Cups is about like compassion and control and balance. Somebody with a lot of deep inner and outer knowledge. So you so act with patience and tolerance and keep your wits about you. I like the stars. I like doing them. Oh, I like when you guys do them. It's so cute. Oh no, we're in ads. Okay, so I think J Blackout is not subscribed. So let me just kind of shuffle these, and I'll get an oracle card soon. Oh, you are subscribed. Okay, so you're still here. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. Hi, Yayo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Everybody was very well behaved while you were gone. Weren't you guys? Weren't you guys? All right, so let's get an oracle card for Sully. 1 second. Oopsie, 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 oopsie daisy, oopsie daisy. Everything is falling. Everything is falling. I was very evil. Yes, he was. He was very evil. He was eating his sick Nutella and mayo concoction again. I forgot late night meant no traffic at all, even a little. No worries, yo. If you have to go, like if you have if like you have to like go to like do actual things at work, please, like I can handle myself. Don't worry. I don't want to make you pull. I don't want to pull you away from like your real job. Okay, so continuing, just one last oracle card for you. Ungrateful daughter and earthly mother. Humble mother always gives to her daughter. She knows where she was birthed. Even when her daughter has become spoiled by the ways of the material earth and has inflated herself, her ego makes her appear much larger. Strawbun is a cute name. It is. Hi, Drakey the Duck. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing really, really well. Drakey the Duck as in what's Monkey D. Luffy or something. You know, I've been seeing that like Smokey D. Weed meme a lot, and it always makes me think of Hyde. It's like Smokey D. Like I don't even watch One Piece, and it makes me crack the fuck up. Like like Smokey D. Weed. You're trying to find the one blunt. But welcome in, Drakey. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. We are doing free tarot and astrology readings for chat here tonight. So if you would like a free one, feel free to use the tarot redeems down below. Also, I'm gonna be up till 7 a.m. I need my mind fresh and full of sari. Oh, well, hopefully we end before 7 a.m. because I'm not looking forward to staying up until 7 a.m. Hello, Sari and chat. Hi, Drakey. Welcome in. So yeah, now that you followed me, you now have 300 whole channel points in order to redeem a tarot reading, which only requires one. So yeah, feel free to redeem one for a tarot reading, or you could just kind of like chill with us. Just chill with us. Chachi hates me. Oh no, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. That's why you're yes, I do hate you. That's why you're mod. That's why I gave you so much work to do, you know? All right, so let's see. Where was I? But the mother, grounded in the earth, will always see past her temporary whims and give her love, kiss her hands, sending wishes that she may soon find wisdom and connection to the earth. So yeah, you might get stressed from the other people around you, Sully, but things will start to look up for you. Don't worry. Hi, BJ. Welcome in. Hi, Starlord. I hope you guys are doing really well. How are you guys doing? All right, so that concludes your reading, Sully. I hope that this gives you some insight moving forward. No worries. And do let me know how things turn out. Can I get a reading? Of course. No worries. We have a bit of a queue. We're working with a queue on Twitch and YouTube right now. Nobody's in the YouTube queue, but there's a few people in the Twitch queue. So yes, I will tag you with I will tag you when I'm ready. I'm doing okay. So timestamps will be in the YouTube VOD comments by tonight. So you guys can always take a look at your reading if you guys have to head out. Hi Fire Dragon, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really well. Alright, so let's do Bun next, who asked for general guidance. So this is 141:17. Should I post my question? Yes, just post it in the comments. Alright, it's my privilege to be a channel through which Bun hears what she needs to hear. Alright, a general reading. So what's upcoming for Bun? Let's see. Alright, let's see. Oh, he got touchy with you. It was sweet, nothing weird or crazy. Interesting. Okay. Because when you said he was getting touchy with you, I just got like suddenly protective. I was like, who the fuck is getting touchy with my viewers? Excuse me. But yeah. Once you're okay with it, once it was consensual, you know? Hi, Drakey. Hello, welcome from YouTube. How are you doing tonight? Hi, Blazer. Welcome in. Been a bit. Yeah, it has been. Welcome back. All right. May I get a reading, please? Sure, Starry Night, sure. We are working with a queue from Twitch and YouTube, so it might take a while to get to you, but I will be getting to everyone tonight. If you have to head out, YouTube will be like your reading will be posted with a timestamp in the YouTube description by the end of the stream. All right, so what's upcoming for you, Mon? Okay, so we have 2 of diamonds. That's interesting. That's interesting. 2 of spades. Okay. And 7 of hearts. Okay. Okay, so a lot of good, like a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. So it's kind of like, so 2 of diamonds is like a gift or an invitation. It can mean like a telephone call, or it can mean like money changing hands. So like there's a lot of like, there might be like business partnerships and stuff like that. There might be like commissions. This could represent commissions as well. It can represent like somebody inviting you to something like a collaboration of some sort, or like messaging you more connections coming up in your life. However, the 2 of spades, should I post a question then? Yes, just drop it in chat. Just drop it in chat. The 2 of spades can represent like conflicts and arguments and an inability to get along, and could sometimes represent separation. So it feels as though right now Spirit is indicating that you may have some people who are not in alignment with you falling out with you, but in doing so, you will find that more people step up to fill the gaps that those people left, right? It feels as though like whoever you don't align with, you might have like a very heavy heart with dealing with these people, but it's honestly very healing when somebody comes to affirm that you yourself are loved, and this is just a matter of misalignment. It's not a matter of you doing anything wrong. It's not a matter of they doing anything wrong. It's just about protecting your peace, you know? So let's see what Spirit's advice is for you. Oh, did I do the timestamp for Bun? I think I forgot. What perfect reassurance? I did. Okay, great. Yeah. Alright, so what is the connection mess Joseph feels he made in our connection? No worries, Starry Night, I'll get to you soon. Okay, great. So continuing with Bun's reading, let's see what's going on in the reader wait. So what advice, Spirit, do you have for Bun in this time? All right, let me do my little shuffle. Just a reminder, guys, if you guys have to head out, all the timestamps will be in the YouTube comments, so you don't have to like wait, you know. All right, so let's see what advice it has for you. Okay, so we have the Empress, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So what is this saying? Bun, when you make mistakes, like quotation marks mistakes in your connections with people, this is not the fact that you did anything wrong per se. It's just something to learn from and grow from, because these can be fated events to kind of filter out the people who are not quite meant for you. And we have the Ace of Pentacles here, so there is new opportunities coming up for you in terms of like money and such like that. Definitely like a lot of big stuff. Hold on one second. Whoop. Hold on 1 second. One second. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles represents like a community opportunity, prosperity, and new ventures. So yeah, lots of opportunities coming up for you in terms of your connections. The Empress. The Empress represents like nurturing yourself, nurturing others, and it is also about motherhood and fertility and bringing abundance to yourself. So whatever happens in terms of your connections, just remember that you yourself are like you yourself like can bring abundance. You yourself are somebody who is meant to like Spirit is kind of indicating like you should worship yourself, you know? Worship yourself and make sure that you yourself are being taken care of. and the connections around you, I want you to assess them by asking yourself, does this person add anything to my life? Like, does this person make me feel loved? Does this person make me feel cared for? Because if they don't, out the door, out the door. I mean, what wouldn't I do for a cute girl, you know? True, true. Should I keep chasing low bunny girl, even though I'm left on red because she's cute? Well, I don't know about chasing. It kind of seems like she's very far ahead of you. All right, so let me get an oracle card to kind of round up your reading. Love grows love. Let's see. Love grows love. Love is contagious. When you give love openly, just because you're feeling it inside, not because you seek love in return, you spread your mushy-gushy, rosy love onto everyone. See the magic in changing someone's day, even someone's life. The tarot is gospel tonight. I'm glad I told you what you needed to hear. So that concludes your reading, Bun. I hope that this gave you some insight moving forward. And you can take what energy resonates with you and leave what doesn't. But yeah, a lot of good things coming up for you as well. Damn right. Sorry, said I ain't shit that she's right. No. You're a cool guy. Yeah, you're a cool guy. I just think that she has a lot of cool guys in her DMs probably. But she's missing out on like a big hunk. She's missing out on an alpha. Don't worry about her. Alright, let's move on to the next person. Art and upcoming song cover post. Alright, so this reading is for B. Bunny DB. Right, and your timestamp is, let's see, 1:49:13. I'm taking it all. Nice. She's missing my DM. What DM? One sec. I'm not seeing anything, but remember that I won't really be able to like Anyway, let me get back to the reading. I know, like I think B messaged me. So let's see. Let's checking this. My questions in case I step away are for art. Why am I in such a rut? How do I get better at art and posting content? Will it go well? And side note, when you're busy, we should play games or even chat in general. We should. I'll DM her after the stream. All right, so let's see. It is my privilege to be a conduit for the messages that B needs to hear. All right, so let's do a reading for art first. Actually, I hate to ask, but there's something I gotta do real quick. So if I get estimates of how long, everything will be in the YouTube VOD comments. I really can't assess how long because some people's readings take longer than others. I get messages for like other people. I get more messages for some and less messages for others. So you can check my YouTube, you can subscribe to my YouTube, and the timestamps will be in the description of the VOD. Is there a new model? No, this is the same one. This is the same one. Okay, so yeah, you can step away and everything will be timestamped. Okay, so let's take a look at, okay, so Spirit, can you tell me what is coming up for B in terms of her opportunities as a VTuber? Let's go with that. Yeah, me. Yeah, Yayo is a new model. He got this new mod position and he's feeling real fine about himself. Strutting about my chat. Alright, so what is coming up for you in terms of your VTuber career, B? So we have the King of Clubs, a man of darker coloring. Okay, that doesn't really fit. So you have a lot of determination about you. You have a lot of power to get things done and accomplish your goals. Eight of Hearts. Eight of Hearts represents like a lot of thoughts on emotional growth, like thoughts about love. It can represent groups of people. So a lot of group connections probably coming in your future. And then we also have 10 of Spades. So I know that this probably represents your current home situation. A great deal of trouble and worry, but it could also represent a journey by land. So it may mean that you do reach your goals and you and you get to move out of your current place. So I'm hoping that that's what it means, but it seems like travel is in your future. Also, I got a haircut that raised my ego, but I haven't taken a pic. I'm happy with it. It's been dreary outside with shit light. No, I could imagine. I'm always mad when like the lighting is not good enough for a selfie. Because when I just come out of a haircut, like that's when I look my best, you know? Like my day 2 hair is not gonna be good. Okay, so Spirit, can you give me some advice in terms of like, give me some advice for B in terms of how to make sure that her art and her covers are received with the splendor that they deserve. Watch out, yeah, you're out here slaying. Yeah, he big stepping on the streets. Hide girl. I need to post something so a sugar mama can save me. He don't want to be saved, no save him. I'd rather be shot. All right. So, how else can the lady see him? True. He like, if his bald head was just like shining throughout the crowd. All right, so let's take a look. We have the Star, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, B, we have the Star, which represents hope, faith, and renewal. So I think you're overthinking these endeavors. Let me read back your comments again to make sure there's no context that I quite missed. Let me see. Yeah, I know, like I know it's hard to like continuously pump out content. It's hard to continuously remember that that you are worthy of being loved and worthy of like being seen, you know? I think maybe like this Ace of Cups represents like some sort of blockage in terms of your inspiration and in terms of your love for yourself. I think it represents love for yourself. You have like this emotional loss and emptiness, which means like that makes a lot of sense because it's hard to be creative in your situation, right? But we have this Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles represents like it represents like you being safe and deserving comfort and finding rewards for the fruit of your labor. So I think this represents like your fundraiser will probably go well in the future. But not only that, is that Spirit is advising you to stay very faithful in yourself. You will burn out, but Spirit has a bigger plan for you. And if you continuously put out things that showcase your abilities, somebody is going to look at that and say like, hey, she is like extremely talented, she's like incredible. And I remember that because that's what I thought when I saw your profile and when I heard your voice. So I think like, don't think about like how other people will perceive it, think about how you perceive it, because like I told Nolly, at least one person is going to really love that, and you have the talent to show that you are an incredible talented person. No, I'm stupid, that's why God made me funny. You can either be, it's like a triangle, you can either be intelligent, you can be beautiful, or you can be funny. And there's like you have to fill in somewhere there. And if you are all three, you don't exist. Only I represent all three, unfortunately. My man, the funny can't be gained, but the stupid can be lost. God gave you enough to be successful. That's how the world works. Okay, continuing. So Spirit, can you tell me, yes or no, should B post the cover, should B do the cover ideas that she currently has? Will they be received well? Let me see. Yes or no? Yes, that is a very clear yes. So B, you should definitely go forth and do the cover ideas that you currently have, because Spirit is affirming that they are really good and that people will like them. So go forth and do them. Let me get an oracle card to kind of round things off for you. It's true, Sari is perfect. I am. I'm not actually perfect. I'm like, but I'm pretty close. Close. Sari is a perfect balance between gorgeous and stupid. That's fair. That's entirely fair. Evolution in process. That's why I'm taking so many mentorships. That's why I'm like learning so much, because I want to become perfect. I want to embody perfection, but I am not perfect as yet. Me as a man can only be grateful as Sari graces me with the presence as a higher being, 7'2" by the way. You are so tall that eventually you reach heaven and you'll find me. Don't worry. Remember that every day she gets prettier. Oh my god, you guys are glazing me. You guys are glazing me now. Alright, stop with the glazing. I can only take so much glazing. There's only so much icing to go around. Okay, so let me get this oracle card for B. The sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. It can be scary to go out on your own into a big unknown. There's a safe place for you where you are watched over and you can find it. No one person or thing is truly right or wrong. It's what feels good to you in this moment. Try not to be afraid to say no to things that do not feel true. Your truth is waiting for you, and you have every right to be brave in your search for it. So that concludes your reading, B. I hope that this gave you some insight going forward, and please feel free to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And if you have any clarifying questions, you can always hit me up. That's completely fine. Alright, welcome back, Strobans. Thank you so much for sticking through the ads. I really appreciate it. Alright, so let's go on to the next person. Who do we have next? We have Robin. Okay, I'll do Robin's, and then I will continue on to I'll do a couple of people from YouTube, and then I'll come back to Twitch. Animating radio for getting us started. Oh, Anime, did you just subscribe? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, so let's go on to the next person, shall we? That's Robin, who asked about love, and the timestamp is 1:59:12. Good, as a man, I should strive for second or most, because woman should always be first. Alright, hi Starlord, welcome. Okay, love reading. Okay, so what's next for Robin in terms of love? Let's see. Hey bro, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. What should I call you, Archie? Hi Archie. We are doing tarot readings for chat tonight, so feel free to drop your question in chat if you have a question to ask. I'm doing one more from Twitch, and then I'll go on to the YouTube comments. You have 2 people ahead of you. I'm happy to be able to support your streams. Thank you, Anime. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's see, Robin. What's next for you in terms of love? So we have 5 of clubs. 5 of clubs represents like exercise or working your body very hard. We also have 5 of diamonds, so you're probably feeling a lot better about your body at this time. So definitely like a lot of exercise if you want, like, and that makes sense in terms of love. Like it's easier to find love if you look fit, right? So 5 of diamonds represents like eating, clothes and jewelry, and just like really spoiling yourself, right? 8 of clubs represents like thoughts about work or career, or maybe thoughts about a union. So it's really about like your mind is very full, but you are focusing on yourself, which is really good. So let's look at the reader weight. What's next for you in terms of love with that? Let me see what's the current energies in love. How does Jazz feel about me right now? No worries, I'll get to you soon. We are currently doing the Twitch queue, and then we'll jump to YouTube, and then we'll jump back to YouTube. And then we'll jump to YouTube, and then we'll jump back to Twitch. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands, which is a figure of courage, determination, and joy. I'm saving up for the biggest redeem, for the 1 million for the live redeem model. I'm always there. Prepare yourself. Sorry, I haven't reached 10k. Well, I mean, if you use them up on sound redeems, I don't think you'll reach there. But I mean, we do have a secret weapon. We have a secret weapon for long redeems. 1 second, just let me get like a little Thank you, Ayo. I was hungry. Oh. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have Queen of Wands, which represents a figure of courage, determination, and joy. We have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups could usually represent like what does it represent again? Let me think. 7 of Cups. Oh yeah, it represents like illusion and searching for purpose and choices. It can represent like daydreaming as well. Three of Wands represents like looking ahead, expansion, and rapid growth. So I'm kind of getting this feeling as though like you are single. You might be single, but I think you're probably like feeling very yourself right now, feeling like you're really like you're really feeling yourself, right? You're going to the gym, like you're pushing hard, you are making yourself into a fine specimen that a lot of people might be into. But right now, don't really, like, I'm getting this kind of feeling like you are looking at your options right now. You're looking at who's in your league. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think you have a crush. You're kind of just like scrolling through, looking at the options that you have to DM. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you. No problem. Sorry, just said you're amazing. Just can't hear. Oh, sorry, B. Sorry. But yeah, I did do your reading, so you can always look back on the I'll send you the timestamp because I have to message you back. Big money, no whammies. My league is Johto. So does that mean you're 2 out of 10? Because they're coming out with the 10 generation just now. Alright, so as Spirit's advice to you, we have the 10 of Cups reversed. Was that good? I haven't played Pokemon in a while. I love Johto. Johto is probably one of my favorite regions. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver I loved. I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I would love to play that on stream if you guys into it. So we have the 10 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups reversed represents like some sort of domestic harmony and really healing. So I don't know if your previous relationship kind of like damaged you a lot, but it's kind of feeling as though you need some more work before you jump into your next relationship. Some more emotional work, you know? We also have the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands reversed represents like excess pride, lack of recognition and punishment. So this is like, if you jump in now, if you jump into the market now, you're not really gonna find anybody. You have to really nurture yourself, especially because we have the Empress here. So there is an Empress coming into your life. There is a love interest coming into your life. But unless you like really nurture yourself, unless you learn to heal from the wounds that you had previously, you aren't going to be successful on this attempt, right? There is some blocked judgment coming through. So I'm replaying Violet. Oh, cool. I love that. Yeah, so I think what I want from you, what Spirit wants, is like really thinking about like, what do I bring to the table? Not just that, but also like, what do I want in a partner? That is an important question to ask yourself. Think about your pros and your cons about what you want in a partner and stick to that, you know? And remember that you yourself deserve to be loved, even if you're not really bringing in, like, you know, like a partner is not just an exchange of goods and services. It's about like forming an emotional connection, you know? And if your heart isn't healed, you won't be able to form an emotional connection with anybody. Somebody can't attach themselves to a heart that is damaged. Hey, can I ask a question? No worries. Just drop your question in chat. I'll be doing the YouTube queue soon. Gotta head out now, but have a nice rest of your stream. Bye, chat. No worries, Sully. Bye. Have a nice day. All right. So let me get some advice for Robin in terms of love. Some more advice. Let me look at the oracle cards. Pink bubble fairy. Okay. So I think like being silly and not being so stoic might help. Some fairies grant wishes. The pink bubble fairy wants to help you all bring your dreams to life. Inspired by the pink bubble manifestation meditation, this fairy helps carry your wishes in soft pink bubbles to the place where they can be heard and fulfilled. Hard work is important to accomplishing your desires, but also you have such power within your dreams. The details of how your goals manifest might be somewhat unpredictable, but that is part of releasing your dreams into the hands of the pink bubble fairy. You know your intentions. Focus on them deeply and have trust that in the gentle pink light, they are being heard. So that concludes your reading, Robin. I hope that this gives you some insight and some clarification moving forward. Yeah, feel free to let me know how things evolve in the future. All right, moving on to the next person. How many do we have on Twitch? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, you have 6, 7. 6, 7 readings. Okay, let me see. Let me do out YouTube. Let me do out YouTube, and then I will go on to I'll go back onto Twitch. All right. Let me see. The next person is PJJ on 1, and your timestamp is 2:07:32. All right. So, what was Richard's intention behind him being so touchy with me? All right. So let's take a look at his thoughts. Let me see. Okay. So my tarot deck, please channel the message that PJ needs to hear. Okay, so let's see. Let's shuffle a little bit more and see what's going on. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune. We have Two of Swords. And we have Justice. Okay, so this is interesting. Let me see. Prab, like, what was Richard's intention? Being touchy with you. So I can't remember the context from last reading, so I'll just go off of this, but it kind of feels as though Richard didn't have some good luck in terms of their love life, and is instead kind of like moving on to you, if that makes sense. Like, the Two of Swords, oh my god, what's up, newbies? What's up? So, like, the Two of Swords represent like the lesser of two evils, or no right choice, or confusion. My phone turned off and I was in an intense planning section. I hope I didn't miss anything. No, that's fine, newbies, that's fine. As a reminder, like, if you do miss the reading, they're always in YouTube after the stream, so you guys can go and check it out. So yeah, you didn't miss anything, don't worry. But happy to have you back. All right, so Justice, what does Justice represent? Justice represents cause and effect and clarity and truth. So it's hard to determine from this what it is that he meant. So let me look at the playing cards. Let me see. What was Richard's intention behind being touchy? Let me do a shuffle. Okay, so Spirit, tell me what Richard's intention was behind being touchy. We have Jack of Hearts, we have Five of Spades, and King of Hearts. Okay, so I'm not getting much like romantic feelings, even though we have a lot of hearts here. Jack of Hearts could represent like a message from a loved one, or a compliment, or a thank you, showing appreciation. But it could also represent being asked out on a date. King of Hearts could represent like somebody who has the power to arouse feeling, or it could be like an important person or a superior person in your life, or an emotional man, or somebody who seeks security in a relationship, right? But we have the Five of Spades. So the Five of Spades represents like illness or disease, or taking on more than you can handle. So I think the long and short of it is Richard is trying to find comfort within you. I'm getting this feeling as though like he's probably working himself very hard, and he's probably seeking comfort in you, but I'm not kind of getting like, oh my god, I'm in love with you kind of vibes, you know? Let me ask my coin. Where's my coin? Where is it? I just put it here. Where is it? Hello? Hello? Oh my god, I was about to ask a yes or no question. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, let me ask if Richard has a crush on you. Does Richard have a crush on Prab? Oopsie. Does Richard have a crush on Prab? Does Richard have a crush on Prab? So it's yes. Yes, Richard has a crush on you. Should Prab pursue Richard? Should Prab pursue Richard? Okay, let me confirm. Should Prab pursue Richard? Okay, so I got yes 3 times. So I got yes, he has a crush, and yes, you should pursue him. So that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. So PJ, you can take that. You can take what energy resonates with you and leave what doesn't. But I think yeah, I think things will work out quite fine. So yeah, let's continue to the next person. Hi Rakana, welcome in. I did your general reading this morning. I mean, like not this morning. I did your general reading earlier. So you can always check that out in the YouTube VOD later. But welcome to see. Happy to have you back. Okay, so let's continue. Let's do Starry Night. Starry Night. Let's see. Your timestamp is 1. No, 2. 2:12:58. Hi, Moon. All right. So let's see. What should I pose a question then? What is the mess Joseph feels he made in our connection? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so let me Spirit answer. What is the mess that Joseph feels he made in our connection? Ah, yes, this morning, since you've been streaming for the whole 12 hours. I do want to do a 12-hour stream someday, but I genuinely don't think I have the resilience for it. Like, I definitely have to be like off of work for a week or so. I definitely need I'll definitely need like a break period before and after I do a 12-hour stream, which kind of defeats the point, don't you think? But I would like to do a charity stream. Oh, by the way, I was worshipping Saturn the other day, and Saturn told me that he wants me to do a charity stream. So I'll probably have to ask my manager about like doing a charity stream in the future, maybe when I'm on break. Okay, so the mess Joseph feels he made. So Three of Spades represent like a scattered mind and represent like a lot of small problems just like adding up. We also have Jack of Hearts, which represents messages. So maybe he feels as though he's not messaging as much, or maybe messaging quite too often. And Jack of Hearts also represents showing appreciation. So I think like maybe he feels as though he was not grateful enough for your connection. He also feels like his mind is very scattered. He's like overthinking a lot of things that happened between you. King of Hearts, we also got. King of Hearts represent like King of Hearts represent like somebody who seeks security in a relationship. So maybe he felt like he was a bit too overbearing, or perhaps he felt as though he wasn't like manly enough, you know? So let me ask Spirit, what is the advice for you specifically in dealing with this connection? I did a 12-hour stream once. You definitely need to be in the right mental space for it. Yeah, you do. I've been feeling kind of burnt out from work because my work has become a lot more hectic. So that's why I probably would not do one for a while. However, I do want to do one in the future. I do want to do a charity stream because I've always wanted to do charity streams. I want to use like whatever platform I have to like raise money for bigger causes, you know? And there's a couple of ones I have in mind. Okay, let me shuffle this a little bit more. Hi, Daria, welcome back. How was your day? Chat's gift. No. I do like my job. It's just like sometimes it just gets so hectic. Which kind of irritates me because I want to have time to do both my job and also content creation, because making art and like making content makes me happy. This is like my happy job, right? So like, you know, I kind of want like some balance in terms of work-life schedule, you know? So we have the Fool. The Fool. What does the Fool represent? The Fool reverse. The Fool reversed represents like being reckless, being taken advantage of, somebody being inconsiderate. Hi Mavericks, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hi. So the Fool reverse represents like recklessness, being taken advantage of, and inconsideration. So Starry Night, you need to be careful like you're not being taken advantage of or being guilted by Joseph, you know? We have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords upright represents imprisonment, entrapment, and self-victimization. So, Starry Night, you are not responsible for the way Joseph feels about your connection. You should not be responsible for how he feels. Like, if he has made a mistake, his move is to correct it. His move is to correct it and move and like be better, you know? So you should not feel responsible to like say like it's okay, it's fine, and reassure him. No, you don't like don't do all that. Don't do all that. Don't feel locked down to Joseph, you know? Just communicate. Once you have communicated how you felt, that's it. Oh my god! Ara, hello! Welcome in! Hi guys! Hello! Hello readers, welcome in! How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing really, really well. Thank you so much for the raid, Ara. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in! Hi! How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing really, really well. My baby! Yes, I'm your baby. Hello! Hello, my Pookie Wookie. Hello, Spooky Wookies. Hello! Welcome, guys. I'm SariBerry. I'm a VTuber. Ara is one of my really, really good friends. I'm a really cute one, just like her. Your model is so pretty. Thank you! So my community really loves the cozy vibes here. So I usually play cozy and retro games. On Tuesday, we were recently playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. We do art stream. Oof! Oh. You guys were an ad. Oops. Oh my god, Ara, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, you didn't have to. And Dino, thank you so much for joining the berry farm. I appreciate you. And we stream games on Tuesdays, art on Wednesdays. I drew and rigged this model all by myself. And we do tarot streams like this on Sundays. So you guys can always check my Twitch schedule to see whatever you guys are interested in. And I'm super happy to have you guys. And Strawbun's on my side. You guys know my good friend Ara. If you haven't met her already, she is quite the personality. She is really, really fun and sweet and charming and just like so funny. And one thing about her, she is doing this full time. Recently, she had some financial difficulties, so I would really, really appreciate if you headed over to her channel, follow her, check her out, and if you really, really like her content, go subscribe because it cannot go to a better cause. If you have to read and run, please feel free to do so. But if you want to rest and chill, if you want to stick around, we'd be very happy to have you. Happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I missed your stream. That's completely fine. You left me such a sweet message. You left me such a sweet message. I really, really, really appreciated it. Thank you so much. And yes, let's hang out soon. We definitely need to have like an offline gaming session after my exams. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome in Spooky Wookies. I hope everyone is having a lovely, lovely day. Will I be able to win the war I have coming up in our game? There's a lot riding on me and my character, and I'm worried I won't be doing enough. Actually, after Starry Night's reading, I'm gonna do an unhinged reading for you. An unhinged reading. Alright, so continuing with Starry Night's reading, we have the Two of Cups, which represents unity, partnership, and connection. So you guys might be able to heal this reading. You guys might be able to heal this connection, but I'm kind of feeling as though like you need to protect your own emotional peace, and remember that you have your own emotional health to take care of as well. You can't feel guilty for what somebody else is doing, you know? So that concludes your reading, Starry Night. I hope this gave you some insight moving forward. And take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And feel free to let me know how things evolve in the future. Oh yes, we do. So we do unhinged tarot readings here, which I do with Pokemon cards. I've been so much obsessed with Pokopia. Oh my god, like I haven't found the time to read it all weekend. I'm so upset. Yesterday I had such a hard day at work. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, Embryonics. And thank you for the head pats, Sarah. I appreciate you. Mwah. But yeah, I do some unhinged readings, some unhinged tarot readings. So I'll do one for you, Dino. Right here, right now. So let's see. Will I be able to win the war I have upcoming in a game? There's a lot riding on me and my character. And I'm worried I won't be doing enough. Let's see. Okay, so... will they win the war? I'm sorry if you did see it, but I did redeem once. Yeah, no worries, Asteria, no worries. I did see it. I have about like 12 people in the queue right now on Twitch. So yeah, I will be getting to those. But whatever I don't do this week, I'll be doing next week. And something I was gonna say. If you have to leave, if you have to step out, everything will be in the YouTube comments. So don't worry. Did I miss my reading from last week? Oh my god, I missed you. I'll do it this week. I'll do it this week. Just redeem it for me, and I'll make sure and do it this week. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I completely forgot this. I forgot you in the queue. My bad. It was a general reading you wanted, right? I completely forgot about the unhinged reading. Did I miss it? No. You didn't miss it. I don't think you missed it. I don't think you missed yours. No, you didn't miss yours. All right, so um what was I doing? Dino, your unhinged reading. Okay, so we have Stone Journal, we have Wheezing, and we have Litwick. So Litwick represents like brightening and burning, and Wheezing represents like exploding together. So I think this will be a very Pyrrhic victory. Like Stone Journal has like a lot of power, a lot of raw power, but I think like you guys will end up losing a couple of your companions. Like you guys will win, you guys will shine very bright, but you'll end up losing a couple of your companions because I think you will be powerful, but I think you might blow something up and end up blowing up like a little bit of friendly fire, you know? You can skip mine if there's a long line. No worries, like I really want to do yours though. I really want to do yours. All right. Let's see the outcome. Espathra. So the outcome is Espathra. So you will have to use like a lot of foresight and a lot of strategic intelligence in order to win that battle, Dino. So this concludes your unhinged reading. I hope that this gives you some insight, but it probably won't because it's an unhinged reading. The reading said you deserve better. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the tea break, and really, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi. Oh, let me give in really a shout out. Yeah, you could give in really a shout out, please. Thank you. We turned off the sound redeems for tower readings, just because we don't want anybody to be a little bit like we don't want any sensitive topics to be interrupted by like Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B. I'm so happy your birthday was good, girl. It was incredible. It was so incredible. Like I loved it so much, and you guys made it special for me by like sending such sweet messages. It really meant a lot to me. Okay. Yeah, when you redeem your sound readings in tower streams, I just do them manually. all right so let's do somebody from Twitch. Let's see. Well, let's do Era as a thank you for your raid. Let's do Era as a thank you for the raid, just because I missed it last week. 224 40, and me crashing a stream allegedly. No worries. All right, so let's do a general reading for Ava, my dear friend Era. So what next is in your horizon? Okay, Spirit, please allow me to be a conduit for the messages that Era needs to hear. Okay, so what do we have? We have 2 of diamonds, we have Jack of clubs, and we have 8 of hearts. So 8 of hearts, let's start off with 8 of hearts. 8 of hearts represents like thoughts about love and emotional thoughts. Like it can be a group of people celebrating or like a social group. So a lot of like social connections coming into your future. We have the 2 of diamonds, which can represent like money changing hands. So maybe you're getting a lot more commissions, maybe you're getting more gifts, maybe an invitation to something, or like a message, or like people DMing you, forming new connections, that kind of deal. We have Jack of clubs. Jack of clubs represents like what does Jack of clubs represent again? Jack of clubs represents like an apprentice or some sort of message concerning like a business venture, or maybe something like volunteering, like somebody volunteering to help you, maybe somebody volunteering to help you out, and like practicality and efficiency, you know? So there's a lot of there's a lot of money moves coming into your future. It might be a bit slow to start because this 8 is like representing thoughts. So like your thoughts are there, but the work is still being done, you know? So let's see what's going on in the radar weight. Let's get some advice for you right now. Let me see. Get that bank, yeah. Yeah, Era really does deserve that bank. She does. All right, Spirit, tell me what advice Era needs to hear right now in order for her best possible, highest good. And I'll shuffle a little bit thoroughly. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles. Yeah, we all love Era here. We all love her. She deserves the best. Okay, so in terms of advice, Spirit has the King of Pentacles upright. The King of Pentacles upright, this usually represents like hard work and abundance and prosperity and security and treating your resources with respect. Growing a lot of wisdom after all the hard work that you've done. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I have an interactive widget on my stream now, so you guys can drag across the screen and you guys can book me and see a bunch of little cute little sparkles. we have the King of Swords. King of Swords represents like head over heart, discipline, and truth. So knowing when to hold back and when to act. Maybe this could be represented by you being called to do something very important and you kind of feel like you're not quite ready for it, but you are ready for it, you know? There's some command being given to you and you definitely want to keep your wits about you and keep your head on straight. Like you have to be like, your duty calls for you right now to be analytical and logical. So don't use your, I mean, like if you like push ahead. We also have the Three of Wands, which represents like looking ahead, expansion, and rapid growth. And this means like you need to prepare for your future upcoming. So no head. No head, unfortunately. No heart, but yes, head. Use my Capricorn brain. Sorry, I have returned and got a big ol' 100 on my exam. Oh, I'm so glad. Congratulations, music. Yeah. Oh my god, Fen, hello. Fen, I was supposed to message you. Thank you so much for your sweet message on my birthday card. I really appreciated it. Thank you so much. I really loved it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, please go check out Fen. She's like really sweet and cute, and she has like a lovely sultry voice. Please go check it out. Just watch like any clip and you will understand what I mean. Please go check her out. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, continuing Era's reading. Right, so yeah, use your big Capricorn brain. And another thing is that we have the Three of Wands here, which represents like looking ahead and expansion. So I know like you have been working very hard. Spirit's advice to you is basically to keep doing that and keep like being like showing gratitude for the little victories that you have, because you are building a foundation to an even bigger brand and an even bigger like something even bigger and better, you know? I know like you are very intuitive and secure, and things are going to work out for you. Things are definitely going to work out for you. And enjoy the bath bomb. Thank you. I'm glad I can make you try Resident Evil out. Oh, thank you so much. Of course. I will definitely enjoy it. All right, let me get an oracle reading for you, Era. Kind of finish things off. Let me shuffle some more. Let me see. Ooh, can't be caught. Okay, this is cool. Can't be caught. Which Resident Evil? I forgot which one actually. They were telling me about a really cool co-op one. That was cool. I want to join that one. I think it's really cool. Welcome in, Kaya. Welcome back. Right. So, can't be caught. You are movement, and your movement allows you to better explore how you fit in this world. Dance on, little darling. You are completely free in this moment, in this time, and you are shining your lovely grace upon everything you touch. We see hands from all around, trying to grasp you as you dance out of the sky. Hands that want to take part in your magic. Hands that want to slow you down. Hands that want to bring you down to earth. You are too fast, and no one can catch you, and no one can tame you or slow you down. It is time for a solo journey, so put on your dancing shoes and wiggle out your way into the personal cosmos. Enjoy the nectar of freedom and discovery. So that concludes your reading, Era. I hope that this gave you some insight moving forward. And thank you so much for letting me tap into your lovely energy, of course, as always. 5 and 6 of my co-op ones with Shiva, my beloved. 5 are Shiva. Yes, it was 5. Yes, I remember now. The baddest baddie this series has ever produced. And possibly the world, but we'll see. I'm just eating some of my popcorn. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mavericks. I'll get to you soon. All right, so let's go on to the next person, shall we? Um, let's see. Who do we do next? We have Mimic, who asked for a unhinged reading. Who is it flavored? Nah, it's just plain old popcorn. Like I made it in a big pot. It's just salt, but and no butter. But it tastes so good. Like fresh popcorn tastes amazing. Okay, so next reading is for Star-Lord. 232 41. All right. Oh wait. I let Mimic. It was actually for Mimic, but we'll do Star-Lord first. Any advice in my new position, career starting tomorrow? Okay, let's take a look. Spirit, how will this new career go for Star-Lord? Let's take a look. Let me see. Okay, so we have the Ace of Hearts. We have the Three of Diamonds. And we have the Seven of Clubs. Okay, so there will be a lot of hard work involved in this endeavor. A lot of hard work. And you might feel as though you are not quite, you might feel as though you aren't quite cut out for it. But you are cut out for it. I will look. I want to play Pokopia. No worries. Thank you for the luckies. I appreciate it. Mwah! Thank you so much for the raid again. I really appreciated it. So the Seven of Clubs represents like trouble at work or some sort of practical problem. So I'm feeling as though like maybe the workplace is not really that great. Like maybe the workplace is a little bit toxic. We also have the Ace of Clubs, but the Ace of Clubs represents like a new change, like a new family member or like a beginning of some sort. It can represent like stability within the home. We also have the Three of Diamonds. Three of Diamonds represents like a raise in pay, greater financial security. And like a small amount of money, right? So yes, you are getting like a salary increase, but I want you to watch out for those connections with other people because they might not have your best interest at heart. Let me see what advice Spirit has for you. Love. Let me see what advice Spirit has for you. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, guys, to stay updated with all things SariBerry, to stay updated whenever I go live, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already. Yeah, we have a good time in there. We share a lot of really cool stuff, and a couple really sweet, really precious people to me made a bunch of art for my birthday. So I'd love it if you go ahead and check it out in the art channel. All right, so let's see what advice Spirit has for Star-Lord. Oh yeah, you can check me out on other socials as well. Thank you for that, Yayo. I appreciate you. Okay, the Sun, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, so Spirit is going into this saying that yes, be optimistic, but if you don't like it, feel free to leave. Don't feel as though you need to stick in this job for any particular amount of time, because Spirit is telling you that we have the Sun card here, right? So this is like a big thing for this. Like I don't know if this is a promotion, or I don't know if this is like you applying for jobs for a while and you're only now getting a job. But Spirit wants to remind you that don't feel as though this is your only option. Spirit wants you to remember what your goal is, and remember to apply to jobs or follow connections that are for that specifically, right? Because Spirit wants you to remember that if you feel as though your time is being wasted, just bounce, just leave. We also have the Fool card here. So Spirit is urging you to stay optimistic, stay positive, because they will send you more opportunities if one doesn't work out for you. So if this job, it doesn't work out for you, don't worry, Spirit will send you another one. They have your back. So I think that concludes your reading. Let me see one last question. Okay, so will Star-Lord do well in their job right now? Yes. Star-Lord, you will do well in your job. Everything will be okay in your job. So whatever problems that you are encountering, just know that you yourself are competent, and it's not because of any incompetency. It's just because of the workplace or because of like fated events. So that concludes your reading, Starlight. I hope that this gives you some insight moving forward. Thank you so much for joining, and I really, really appreciate it. And do let me know how things shake out. Good luck in your job. Good luck. All right, so let's go on to the next person, shall we? Unhinged tarot card reading for Mimic. Let's see. Mimic, your timestamp is 2:37:35. All right, let's take a look. Unhinged reading. Let's see. Will I get a shiny Pokemon today? Let's see. If I get a shiny Pokemon in this deck, then it's a yes. Okay, so I got a plume fossil. So it may be a yes or no, but I want you to maybe try to get one of the fossil mons. Get one of the fossil mons, and I think that might work itself out. Yeah, I think one of the fossil mons might be a shiny. Let me see. Let me see my Jupiter coin. Will they get a shiny today? No, unfortunately. No shinies to be found. I'm sorry, Mimic. I'm sorry. But I think you won't get a shiny today. But maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Continue your hunt. Continue your hunt. There, Mimic. I believe in you. You can do this. Alright, so let's go on to the next person, shall we? Alright, who are we doing next? Let's do somebody from YouTube. Let's do Oh, Ankita, hello, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hey, did you get my reading? Sorry, I missed your message. Sorry, I missed you guys' message. Yeah, I was scrolling up to see the YouTube comments. But I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. But yeah. Ankita, I'm really sorry I missed your message. Yeah, I will get to you guys soon. But yes, Starry Night, I did your reading. The timestamp will be in the YouTube comments later today. Okay, so let's do somebody from YouTube. Let's do Neighbor. Neighbor Shah Archie. 2428, and your timestamp is 2:39. 47. All right, so Neighbor, how does Jazz feel about me right now? Let's take a look. All right, so you have 6 of diamonds here. So Jazz thinks you work very hard. Jazz thinks that you are somebody who is making making a lot of good financial decisions. And we have 5 of spades, 5 of clubs here. So I think that Jazz probably feels as though you look very good. Feels as though you are fit, exercise very well. And then we have, oh, you're going to sleep? Good night, Momo. Good night. I hope you have a very good rest of your night. Good night. We also have 3 of spades. So they might have like a couple little worries about you. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you, Momo. Have a wonderful sleep. Yeah, she might have like a couple little worries about you, but I don't know why I said she. They might be overthinking things, right? So what is Spirit's advice for you in this connection? Let's take a look. Let me see. Let me shuffle a little bit more. We have the King of Cups reversed. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. So whatever happens in this connection might not be up to you. But the King of Cups is kind of warning you that that your emotions might not be, like your head might not be on straight, you know? You might be getting bad advice. I also gotta head out for the long day factory beckons. No worries, Yayo. Thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Good night, y'all. Be good. Yeah, everybody please behave while Yayo is gone. Thank you so much, Yayo. I appreciate it. Alright, so the King of Cups reversed represents coldness, moodiness, and bad advice. So you have to handle situations with compassion. If Jazz is causing an argument, just like try to maneuver that pretty well. The Two of Pentacles represents like balancing decisions, priority, and adapting to change. So Spirit is kind of urging you to like be aware that like maybe this is not quite they don't really know about this connection with Jazz, because I'm not getting much of a like love feeling, you know. I'm getting more of a feeling like I'm getting more of a feeling like you guys might have like a couple of arguments. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I think like you might have to like you might have to stop. No, actually, like you might have to like kind of, if you are with Jazz currently, you might be working so hard that you might be losing your connection with her. So try to balance your priorities and balance your decisions, because I feel as though your hard work is kind of affecting your emotional state. Let me get an oracle card for you. Actually, let me just do one more card just to see what's up. Let me flip a coin as well. All right. So, does Jazz have a crush on Dean? Yes, Jazz has a crush on you. So Jazz feels romantic connections towards you. So I think that concludes your reading. Do let me know how things evolve, and feel free to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, so Ankita, I feel like I've started feeling more happy with this new friend. I don't have any intention with him. Reading on the situation, please. Am I wrong? No worries. Let me give you your timestamp. And your timestamp is 2:43. 48. All right. So I've been super rude, so I made a friend. Okay, so let me do a quick reading on your connection with them. Let me see what you guys are like together. If you guys would start a... This rock and roll is not shining. How dare? Yeah, how dare they? I remember a shiny hunt took me like 200 eggs once, and I was so mad. Usually I get lucky, or I just give up. No promises on the be good, but I'll do my best. You have to be good, Mavericks. You have to be good. Alright, so let's see what the connection is with this friend of yours. Oh, who is booping me? Who's booping me on my chest? Who is booping my boobs? How dare you? Okay. I don't like how this is. Because we have Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Two of Cups. So, Ankita, I feel as though, like, yes, you feel more happy with this new friend, and that is really important. But I feel as though you aren't addressing the core of the issue, which is that you are feeling you're feeling like you're pouring a lot of effort into this connection with your boyfriend and not getting a lot in return, and you're feeling as though this love is blocked. So I think before you start looking for other connections with this new friend, I think you have to recognize whether it is that you are holding on to this connection with your boyfriend out of necessity, out of desperation, because the Four of Pentacles represents like conservation, security, and frugality. So I feel as though oh, Neva, I did your reading already. But yeah, Ankita, I feel as though you kind of you feel like, listen to that feeling about being happy with your friend, because it is letting you know that you are not happy in your current relationship. And if this new person is not meant for you, just take it as a sign that you are meant for like bigger and better things. You're meant for better connections, you know? You are not wrong. Like, you're not wrong for feeling happier, but you want to kind of like clear yourself, right? If you aren't feeling happy in this current connection with somebody, just leave the connection and open yourself up for more connections. Okay, so that concludes your reading, Ankita. I hope that this gives you some insight going forward. Let me get a oracle card for you just to wrap things up. Rainbow Bridge. Okay. A rainbow bridge, let's see. Taking a step into the unknown can feel like falling. If you move towards what you believe to be right, solutions will appear where you wouldn't expect them. What appears out of nowhere to catch your eager feet can be even more wonderful and magical than you could have ever imagined. You are so brave for making moves that seem unpredictable and dangerous. You are so brave. I believe in you. So that concludes your reading, Ankita. I hope that this gives you some insight going forward. Okay, so let's go on to the next. Let's see. All right, so next we have Fluid, who asked for a general reading. All right, so let's do Fluid next. Okay, Fluid hatch, and your timestamp is 2:47:58. All right, so a general reading. What's going on in Fluid's life right now? How does Kwan, my work crush, feel about me romantically? Don't worry, Joseph. I'll get to you soon. We have a bit of a queue piling up in the YouTube comments as well as on Twitch, so it may take a little while to get to you. But everyone's readings will be timestamped in the YouTube VOD comments by tonight or tomorrow. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. Just sit back and relax. And if you have to head out, that's completely fine as well. 1 second. Just got distracted for a second there. Okay, going on to the next person. Okay, so what's going on with Fluid? Spirit, tell me what's up with Fluid. Oops, that jumped out the deck. Right. So you have 9 of clubs, which represents some sort of change in your work or change in the effort that you are making. We have Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades usually represents like a decision, or generally an important decision, a death or ending or a big change, which is represented by the 9 of clubs as well. 9 of clubs represents a change of job or business methods, or change of goals or priority, or change taking place at work. We have Queen of Spades, which represents it represents some sort of truth of an emotional matter, but in a negative sense. It represents fated events, and it can represent like an unpleasant truth. So let's shuffle through, and let's see what's going on in terms of advice. So what is Spirit's advice for Fluid right now in this situation? Okay, so let me see, what area of Fluid's life does this represent? Four of Cups, apathy and disconnection. Four of Pentacles reversed, feeling greedy and stingy. And the 9 of Wands, which represents like anxiety and feeling pressured. Could also represent resilience and grit and forming your last stand. So it's like you're holding on, but you're barely holding on. So let's see what advice Spirit has for you right now. The Hanged Man, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. So what this represents, Fluid, this represents that sometimes a sacrifice has to be made. I'm not sure what exactly the situation is dealing with. It kind of feels like a career move, but I could be wrong. So what I think is going on is that Spirit is urging you that yes, some changes are rough, but some changes have to happen in order to move on. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. 2 of Pentacles represents like balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. And what I think this probably is, thank you for the headbats, Ben. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mwah. By the way, I'm still here. I'm just working on drawing a gift for my sister. Her birthday is tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday to your sister. Happy birthday. Please send her my birthday well wishes as one Aries to another. But yeah, thank you so much for lurking. I do appreciate that quite a lot. I appreciate all my lurkers very, very much. And continuing, we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups can represent like feeling trapped or feeling as though like you have to walk away, a disillusionment and leaving behind. So there is something that you are leaving behind. There is something that you are letting go of. And it feels really hard, it feels really rough, but Spirit is urging you to adapt to your priorities, balance your priorities very well, and leave this thing behind, this thing that is bringing you so much grief, right? Lots of April birthdays, for sure, for sure. Like, you are also an Aries as well. I love the Aries energy. I love all the Aries. Aries are baddies. And I drew another card here. This is the High Priestess, which represents intuition. So please keep in mind that please keep in mind to listen to what your intuition is telling you, because your intuition will always tell you the right thing. Listen to your gut. So this concludes your reading fluid. I hope that this gives you some insight going forward. Thank you so much for redeeming a reading, and thank you so much for tuning in once again. Okay, so who do we have next? Okay, so let's do who do we do next? We could do YouTube next. Let's take a look at the YouTube comments. Well, let me see. Bum, 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 bum. We got a lot of YouTube comments tonight. Sorry about that. I mean, like, let me see. Joseph, are you still here? If you're still here, give me a holler. But in the meantime, okay, so let me see. I don't know if I kind of feel guilty. Let me prioritize Twitch for now, and then I'll do YouTube at the end, because I feel like most people left. But Shirty Joseph, if you're in there, just let me know, okay? So let's go on to the next person, which is... How long is the list? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 people. Quite a bit, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, so like if the YouTube commenters are not active, I'm going to prioritize the Twitch chatters. I was showering. Did I miss someone with a catastrophic pull? Not too sure. Did anybody have a catastrophic pull? Not too catastrophic yet. It's more been so like it's more been so about like people. I'm here. Oh, hi Luna. Okay, so I'll do Luna next. Just to kind of knock off the Luna, Rose, 16, 19. I'm just trying to knock off the YouTube commenters. So many questions. That's fine. Where am I on that list? Listen, I really can't keep track of everybody. You're close to like the 12th person or so, but I really can't keep track of that right now, because it's kind of it's rough on my intuition. So if you have to leave, everything will be timestamped in the YouTube VOD. Hi Gio. Hey, what placement is mine? Let me see. You are close by, I think. If only there was a mod that could count that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Emperor Onyx, you are 8th. You're 8th. Alright, so let's do Luna Rose, who is 258. 26. Good night, Dino. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, and thank you for the follow. All right, so let's do Luna Rose, who asked, Hello, what kind of person is Arian and what is his focus right now? Let's take a look. All right, so yeah, no worries, Dawn, no worries. All right, let's see. So the first card that I got is the High Priestess. So Luna, I think that your intuition will definitely tell you who this person is. Your intuition is telling you exactly the kind of person that this is. You are probably just looking into this as like a confirmation, isn't that right? Let me see. Where am I in the queue? Let me see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You're 17th. You can lend a hand, V? I think everything will be okay. But guys, just a reminder, I really can't keep track of everybody in the queue. If you have to head out, you will have to, you can check it back on YouTube, but I really can't keep track and I can't tap into my intuition and keep track. Yeah, you got a while to wait, unfortunately. Sorry about that, dragon. There was a lot of people today. Where am I? You kind of close to the, you kind of close by. It's next on YouTube. Next on Twitch is Seneca, Lunas, and Denny. So I will prioritize YouTube commenters who are active in chat. If you're not active in chat, you won't get done. Sorry, yeah, just be patient. It's okay. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. All right, I'll go back and try to look at the timestamps. It's okay. It's okay, B. It's okay. Don't worry. I don't wanna make you do work. All right. Going back to Luna Rose's reading. So, what kind of person is Elaine? It's all right. I can wait. I appreciate that, Fire. I appreciate that. You can read mine next time if you need to. Thank you, Barry. I'll let you know. So this person has the Three of Pentacles, which means that this person is very collaborative. This person works very hard. This person, like when they come to you, they're just like, yeah, I want to work with you. You know, they communicate. The Ace of Pentacles means that this person has a very strong business sense, and the Page of Cups represents that this person is like, they always look on the optimistic side of life, you know? They are a dreamer, they are very sensitive, they are very sweet. The Ace of Pentacles is kind of leading me towards like, okay, so let's look at the zodiac signs for this person. Also, you can call me Z if you need to avoid confusion, yeah. Yeah, I might need to do that. All right, so we have the Five of Wands reversed. We have the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who values the people that you're with. Thank you, Seneca. I appreciate it. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So I think like this person is very indecisive. I think like they can't really decide between their head and their heart. They are kind of like disorganized, a little bit overwhelmed, and they work really hard. But one thing about them that you have to keep in mind is that we have the Five of Wands reversed, which is like avoiding conflict and respecting differences. Thank you for the snack break, B. I appreciate you. Thank you for the tea break, Denny. It's been 3 hours. Sorry, why don't you take a break? I feel like I might have to, because there's a lot to get through, and I kind of want to make some tea as well. Yeah, so we have the Five of Wands. And it's reversed. I think like this person might, if you try to bring up anything, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm sure it is, honey. Like he's trying to avoid a fight. Like he will always avoid a fight. Like he'll just take your side, and like he won't really say his opinion. That's an issue. That's an issue that you should bring up. But he really wants to do right by whoever he is with, because the King of Pentacles is like somebody who brings in abundance and prosperity and security. So I think like what this is that Yeah, he's a mystery. I think he's very like strong. I think he has like a very strong heart, and he doesn't want to tell you his feelings because he doesn't want to put that on you. What's faith? But I think this will be. Let me get some advice from an oracle card to see what kind of advice spirit has for you. Thank you for the pin, Pawn. I appreciate it. Fire Mother. Okay, so this is interesting. And let me get some advice for your connection with this person. I message you on Discord. Sorry, when you have the time. No worries, I'll get back. I'll get to you soon. Thank you, Tuan. Yeah, thank you for your hard work, Tuan. I appreciate it. All right, advice to you, Luna. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. So what I think this is, if you don't, what is this? What is this? Two of Pentacles. So I want you to prioritize yourself, Luna. He's very strong. Yeah, he is very strong. I'm getting like this strong Capricorn vibes. Not just Capricorn, but also like he's kind of like trying to protect you from his own mind. Does that make sense? Two of Pentacles. Just focus on yourself for now. I know that you are like probing his mind, trying to like figure out what he feels. But you also have the Queen of Pentacles here, so like feel free to like feel nurtured, feel loved, feel special in his eyes, because your priority right now is to feel spoiled. Your priority right now is because previously in other relationships, I get the vibe that you were not really treated as well as you should have. So now you should be in a position where you shouldn't feel like you have to worry about tending to somebody else, right? He is a Capricorn. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I know that. Capricorns are always avoidant and mysterious. That's a typical Capricorn. So Luna, I want you to take care of yourself, take care of your own mental health. And I think that this guy, this Elaine of yours, will probably reach out to you and will tell you what's on his mind. Just let him know that you are there as like a form of support. Yeah, so you will be okay. You will be okay. Do you want me to ask if he has romantic feelings for you still? Because I can do that. Let me see where my Jupiter coin is. I keep misplacing this damn coin. Oh my god. I know Jupiter is mad as hell. There it is. Juggling a lot of stuff, so I can't take care of individual questions. Yeah, that's fine, Tuan. That's fine. You're working very hard. But yeah, thank you for the pin message. I really, really appreciate it. Yes. Elaine has feelings towards you, Luna. Let's see. What should Luna continue to pursue Elaine? Yes, you should continue to pursue Elaine. You should continue to pursue Elaine. So yes, he does have feelings towards you. Yes, you should continue to pursue him, Luna. So I hope this gave you some insights, and I hope this made you feel a little bit better about your position with Elaine. I appreciate it. But yeah, do let me know how things turn out. I would love to hear about it. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break and run some ads, because my throat needs some rest, and I will continue with everybody. I'll continue with everybody soon, right? Okay, be right back, guys. See you soon. You guys having fun? You guys having a good time? I hope you are. Seems like you are. Did I miss the chance to abuse my power? Technically you did. But don't worry, Tuan and Era and B helped out, so you're fine. You guys are really good at this. I'm impressed. Not a good time. I keep losing by the spelling. Oh, it was mole. Alright, so let's get this shit started, shall we? Let's get back to this. We sold Yayo on the black market. What? How come? To like a sugar baby? To like a sugar mama? How are you still guessing things even though it's off? Do you not have work tomorrow? Is it late? No, tomorrow is Easter Monday, so I do have tomorrow off. I want tea later. I also want the tea. No, wait. No, I don't have like gossip tea. I have like proper tea. Oh, yippee. Yeah. Don't worry. Okay. I'm just that good. I can guess things even when it's not on. Yeah, he's psychic, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to these readings. Yeah, as always, please stay. Yeah, as always, please be patient as we go through these because I have like quite a bunch. I think I have about 20. So I forgot to ask, are you free Friday? I should be. Let me check my roster while you're here. 1 second. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's up? Sliptastic tea. Who's next? G-Rock Blues. But I think is G-Rock here? Because if G-Rock is not here, oh yeah, G-Rock is here. Oh, let's hang out. Yeah, I would love to hang out. Oh my gosh, I still have to make that. You got to go. Yeah, please watch the VOD for your checking your roster. Damn, I thought Eros. Bye, Blazer. Bye. Am I free? No. I have work on Friday, unfortunately. Working on the berry farm. So I can't do Friday. But I'll let you know. I'll message. Okay, so next we'll do J-Rock Blue, so ask for a general reading. Let me see, and your timestamp is 3:20. 40. So let's go on to J-Rock Blues. Alright, so a general reading for J-Rock. Let's see what's up going on with you. Okay, so we have 3 of diamonds, so like a small increase in money, I think. We also have like, I'll try to get you a copy of the roster. No, not roster. Not roster as in like people. Roster as in like my work roster. Like when I'm scheduled to work. Secret is safe with me. Oh no. Oh no. No, I don't have a roster, I promise. I just have a work roster, which is when I have to work. Alright, continuing on here. Hold on, just let me check something real quick. I just want to make sure it's still like operational on YouTube because then that would make things inconvenient. Okay, yeah, it's still operational. Cool. All right, let's continue, shall we? And as always, the readings will be up on YouTube pod. Let's go. All right, so J-Rock Blues, you have a small increase in your finances. However, it feels like your mind is very scattered right now. We have 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts usually represents like a pleasant trip or vacation. So maybe you will get maybe you will get like a little pleasant trip, a little break. You might be spending a lot of time with family and friends, which is probably poignant for Easter, you know. making good progress, and whatever road that you're on right now, it will reach its end very quickly, and it'll reach its end very soon, and like it will, like, the ends justify the means, you know what I'm saying? You are bringing in a lot of goodwill into the home. You might be having like a new family member or like a new sense of security in your home life. Back to Pokopia. Enjoy. Oh my god, I have to add you on Switch, by the way. So you might be getting like new opportunities in terms of your in terms of career, in terms of love life or friendships in that sense. Let's take some advice from Spirit. Goodwill hunting. Yeah, we hunt down Will. Well, send you my code. No worries. Okay, so let's see what advice Spirit has for you, J-Rock. What's current thoughts and feelings about me if possible? No worries, I'll get to you soon. Okay, so Spirit's advice for you, J-Rock, is the Hierophant, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Hierophant is somebody who sticks to tradition. So the Hierophant is somebody who like stays strong even in the face of like fated events. But what I think, like, we also have Strength there, and Strength also represents like Strength also represents like bravery, compassion, and focus. But the Wheel of Fortune reversed represents that things might start happening to you that are out of your control and might end up being some bad luck there. So take the small increases where they are and kind of look forward to, like, stay strong in the face of danger, because things might start getting a little bit rough for you. It might start getting a little bit rough for everyone. But I think that as long as you continue pushing on, things will start to work themselves out. Let me get a oracle card for you. Small increases was my nickname in college. Oh, so you're sure, not just a girl. Okay, broken and hatched. Let's see. Broken and hatched. The ability to see new perspectives sometimes comes with a rude awakening. That which breaks you also sets you free. Leave your comfort zone and your shell behind. Honor that which was destroyed and torn down your life, because although difficult, it has aided you in hatching. So that concludes your reading, J-Rock. I appreciate me allowing me to tap into your energy. Wouldn't it be the opposite? I mean, if it's a small increase, it means you're sure, because I mean, like you're not really increasing much, you know? Like, that's my logic. And if you're a grower, it's increasing a lot. Does that make sense? Am I cooking? Let me know. Alright, so let's move on to the next person. Let's do this YouTube chatter. User JC9. What's current thoughts and feelings about me? Let's take a look. And your timestamp is 3:26:21. You're correct. There's just not much to show in the first place. Saying it on main is crazy. Fitting it is crazy. You could not waterboard that out of me. All right, JC. Let's see what's up with you. Current thoughts and feelings about you. Alright, so we have Lucifer. Lucifer represents somebody who is the manifestation of the masculine energy. Somebody who has their truth, who shows their knows what they want and like goes for it, you know? I gotta let the people know before they fall in love with me. Yeah. I mean like ideally they should fall in love with you, because by the time they see it, they won't feel like they'll be like, okay, well, I'm already here, you know? Alright, so Lucifer belongs to the masculine principle and brings forth his gifts of desire, vitality, and self-actualization and pride. Lucifer teaches that seeking To fulfill one's desire isn't selfish, and any time you spend judging others is wasted. So he is an empowering influence. You're being sent to assert yourself and take action in the direction of your goals. So you are an empowering person. You are assertive, and then we also have the sun here. So you're a figure of joy and you're a figure of joy and positivity. We also have the Hierophant here, which represents subversiveness. So subversiveness kind of represents like, I think like she might think that you are like a bad boy in a sense. Is this bad? No, no. I think like this is actually like a feeling of lust, if anything. I think she might be attracted to you, I think. I'm not getting much like and like you, I don't know, are you like a reassuring person? Because it feels as though like you are a person who is very reassuring, right? I won't miss your reading, Fire. I won't miss it. I have you in a like I that's why I do the channel point redeems, so that I can scroll by and see it. But I do them every Sunday, so you don't have to worry about being missed. If by some reason you get missed, I will see your reading next week Sunday. Yeah. I, when you continuously ask, it disrupts me from my intuition, and it doesn't just affect me, but it affects everybody else who's waiting on their reading. I'm stable. Yeah, I think that she might see you as like a stabilizing influence, you know. And let me see, do you want me to ask if she has feelings for you? Let me see. Okay. Does user have feelings for... does Karen have feelings for user? Yes, she has feelings for you. Does she want to be with you? Yes. Okay. So it seems like she wants to be with you, and it seems like she does like you. So that's a positive thing. So yeah, user, she likes you. Seems like she likes you quite a lot. So yeah, go on and pursue that if you feel called to do it. Hell yeah! Yeah! Alright, let's go on to the next person, shall we? Let's see. We have Seneca. Seneca, actual situation on love. Had a dumb clash or rough moment with someone, but we are suddenly warming again after a week. The vibes aren't the same as before. I am a bad boy. Yeah, she sees you as a bad boy. Yeah, she sees you as a bad boy. Go for it. Go for that. Go for it. Get that. Get that. Hit that. Spirit is saying hit that. All right. Reading for Seneca. Timestamp is 3:30. Thank you for the tea break, you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. One second, guys. Hmm. No worries, fan. Good night. Good night. I appreciate you. Sorry about that. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hi, 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 hi. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, it is getting pretty late. I'm going to see how fast I can get through these. Because it, like, to be honest, it feels like my intuition is kind of white. So I don't know if I don't know if to do another stream tomorrow or if we could do everybody next week. Because we have quite a lot. I'm kind of thinking. Not sure what to do. Dum dum dum. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I should. Probably. I should probably take a rest. So if you're running out of steam, then I would recommend waiting until you're rested. Well, thank you, Embryonics. I appreciate that. Yeah, I kind of like I kind of wiped, to be honest. I think probably what's going on? No, no, nothing. I'm just like really sleepy. Yeah, I think my intuition is kind of wiped out. It's okay to call it. Yeah, I think probably what we could do is we could do a tarot stream on Tuesday instead of gaming, and finish off like the people who asked. Thanks for stream. No, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Nah. I was trying to muster up the energy to do one last reading, and there's gone. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing left in the tank. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, if you guys, so here's what we'll do. We will do a makeup stream on Tuesday, and we will do out the rest of the tarot readings, and then if we have some time afterwards, we'll do a little bit of cozy gaming. Let's just kind of chill, and then we will and so we'll call it a night because Sari needs to sleep and meditate because it has been a very long day. All right, so as Yayo said, the Discord is open. Please feel free to join and chill with us. I would really appreciate it if you join and chill with us. And please follow me on socials if you want to keep up to date with all SariBerry things. All right, so let me see who we can raid out to. Let's take a look. Let me see. Who's online right now? Let's see. So this is raid message 1 for subscribers. This is raid message 2 for non-subscribers. Okay, let's see who's on. Thank you so much. It's goodbye. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Bye, William. Bye, Yayo. Bye, Lunas. Bye, Matty. Bye, Danny. Bye, Barry. Can I request mine to be done after I show up in chat so I can lower protections? Yeah, that's fine. Completely fine. Okay, who we raiding out to? Oh, it's Kat's birthday, so let's go raid Kat. Sorry, Goldie, we're ending now. My intuition is completely wiped. I literally can't do another person. Okay, so let's go raid Kat. Please go tell her happy birthday from me, and please post a raid message in her chat. All right, bye guys. Bye everyone. Good night.